You made my day. You made my day. Day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You just made my day. You 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 made my day.
Here we go. Welcome back to another live stream play-by-play with the Hockey Coach Guru, Coach Francis Oakley for the beautiful country, Thailand. Happy morning. Good morning for everybody if you are living where I am. If not, good evening, everybody, if you are on the Eastern time. And at the beginning of the show, I want to wish the best for everybody living in the west coast of the Florida with the Evan hurricane. Hopefully everything is safe over there. We wish the best because I have a lot of friends and Florida. So we want to thank each one of you to be a part of the show tonight. First of all, we want to thank all the moderators of the Hockey Nation Live show to be with me tonight and be with the Hockey Nation Live show family. And tonight, the Montreal Canadiens are in Toronto. Again, the Maple Leaf. Obviously, a lot of players are not there. Obviously, like Toronto, Marner, and Matthews. We know Tavares is out for a minimum 3 weeks. We'll see what's happening with him. For the Montreal Canadiens, Slavkovsky back in the lineup after we heard Jonathan Drouin is out as a virus or something, is illness right now. So Slavkovsky is back, but fun to see Owen Beck, Philippe Mazar, and the first game of the Emil Henneman with the Montreal Canadiens and NHL exhibition game. So that'll be great. Justin Barron return in the lineup. And then we see tonight Aber Jack I for the Montreal. It's going to be Samuel Montembeault between the pipe for the Montreal. And then Matt Murray is going to starting for the Leaf. Supposed to be there for 2 periods, 40 minutes before his backup is going to show up. We thanks everybody to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate to be with us. For the people who are new here, I just want to let you know, we don't have the live stream directly. It's impossible to see this nowhere if you don't have any TV or live in around, you have new TV, but if you don't have any station in North America like USA or Canada where you can watching this on Sportnet or RDS in French, people like Yamo, possible he saw this on the Viaplay, but I'm not sure if Viaplay present the game Yamo. I think the specific one game at this moment, but that's happening around the league, guys, for this game tonight. We have a special presentation tonight before the game to remind the 50 years ago Team Canada beat the Team Russia by the score 6-5. Paul Anderson was the winner. So the game will be a little bit more delayed tonight because of this special presentation. If you are follow the channel, we have Liam McGuire yesterday talking about, well, you got the recording today, but talking about the Summit Series 1972. I invite you to watch this video because Liam McGuire, guys, is the Hall of Famer of the trivia in hockey. He knows everything. You can ask any question. He knows the date. He knows the time. He knows again who. It's unbelievably amazing what Liam does, and it's unique job because that's what he do for 40 years. So that's what happening about this. So thanks for Liam to give his time with us. So thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. We have a couple of people are in the house. Thanks to be with us, and hopefully you have an amazing, great day. And Yamo, welcome back, Yamo from Finland. I need my headphone. Here we go. I feel a little bit better about this. Melissa, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. The captain, skipper, the moderator, Danny T is in the house. Welcome. Mr. William McClary. Thanks so much, William, for your kind of word. I think it was Liam. It was unbelievably great. And then Mr. Alexis Bergeron is in the house. Thank you very much, Mr. Alexis. Scorchy, welcome back in the house. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Long time, Mr. Scorchy. Hopefully an amazing, great summer. Mr. Kevin D, welcome back in the house. Mr. Roger L. Abs, number 1, is in the house tonight. Assistant moderator Luciano Graziano, welcome back. From Utah, welcome Mr. Ron Whitking. Mr. Vinny James 007, welcome aboard. Oh, that's awesome, Vinny. Hopefully you have an amazing, great night over there. Thanks to let us know. I appreciate that. Mr. Randy Walkman, directly from Calgary area. The number one fans of the Flame with all the reporter he bring on the table. You can follow him on the blogger of the Randy Walkman. Check him. He does a great work. Randy, welcome in the house. Thanks to be a part of the show. And then we have Miss Kelly. Welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. We don't have no link, Josino, about the game tonight. Like I mentioned before, I have no link for this game on internet, YouTube channel. It's nowhere to find for what I know. So maybe you can follow up this, but that's what's happening. Mr. Richard Tistovic, welcome aboard. Richard, thanks to be a part of the show. Mr. T. Willie, thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live show tonight. I think this is the first time. Welcome in the family, Mr. T. Willie. You're welcome, Kelly. The strategy series change everything in hockey as much as installing the forward pass, eliminating the fact of this. You're absolutely right about this. You talk about the conditioning players, right? The way you're training the player of ice, William, it was what really paid the most attention for me, and the passing, and the way the Russian was training was unbelievably crazy about this for sure. Yes, Yamo Murray be the starter for 2 games at the 2 period about this coverage. No ESPN Plus, Roger. Possible. I don't have a ESPN Plus. Roger is not in Thailand. It's crazy. But that's on a subject. Roger, thanks to be a part of the show. And then Frank Zalazar. I was just talking about, I was just thinking about you, Mr. Frankie. How you doing? Awesome. Yeah, got a new account. Thanks to be a part of the show, Mr. Frank. Glad to see you around. Hopefully, an amazing, great. Hopefully, you're safe in Florida. I know you're on the east coast of the Florida, but hopefully, everything is fine over there. And unfortunately, Mr. Flying Flutie will not be with us tonight because we have a game. He's going to be join us the next couple of days. We have a few people's coming. Trevor Newfield, Dan Wallace. We have Flying Fluties coming before the season starts. So we have a couple of guests coming for the next couple of days. Then I want to remind you, don't forget the HABS brunch every Sunday morning at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And then the HABS Daily News video every single day at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And then October 3rd, we start the warm-up show is back with us. And then finally, I want to remind you one more thing. If you want to participate to the Fantasy Hockey Nation Live show, please email me directly, coach@coachfrenchy.com. We're going to send you a link. We're still missing 3 players. So we would like some of you join us to be a part of the Fantasy Hockey. That would be great. We have about 16 players right now. So we're looking for 3-4 more. That'd be awesome if you can do that. That'd be great. Mr. Jose Duarte is in the house. Yep, so right, Yamo, about this, and look like everybody talk each other. So we're still on the presentation of the game of the Summit Series right now in Toronto. So we have to wait about this. For some reason, the NHL struggle with their guys with the score. I don't know why, but it is what it is. 2 game is already start. Washington, Philadelphia tonight, 0-0. And then Buffalo, Columbus, 0-0. We have Chicago play Detroit, Edmonton play Calgary, Arizona, Anaheim, and Colorado, Vegas. A little bit later during the night, we have 2 more games. We're going to give you all the results with RJ when you're going to show up. So the Mr. Dixon Automobile Group is in the house. Jeffy Korn is back in the house. Mr. J, welcome back. Glad to see you around. Then don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That would be awesome. Mr. Mark Zuck back in the house. Mark, hopefully you're doing well. Glad to see you around. Of course, Mark is back. Wonder Hockey is back. Thanks, everybody. Like I mentioned, we're going to wait. It's still now the national anthem is the game. We see Paul Anderson. We see Ken Dryden right now on the image. And thanks everybody to join us tonight. We appreciate your participation. And don't forget, if you have any question at the end of the game, we're going to see you around. Mr. Alexis Dubec, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. And then Luc from British Columbia, welcome aboard. Ça va très bien, moi, Alexis. Here we go. That's what happening. We just wait now. The players change the jersey. And then they're going to wear their own jersey. You can see everybody wear the number. It was pretty neat to see that, honestly. And David Savard said, you know what? I'm going to keep my Team Canada jersey. Just kidding. That's what we're at this moment. Leave will be good, Kelly, again this season. Yep, it should be like this, Roger. Oui, moi, Alexis, j'aime beaucoup Owen Beck. Enjoy the game, everyone. Let's show no pressure. It glows like really hard. Thanks so much. Luciano, appreciate that. Luciano is our player of the trompettist of the game tonight. Luciano, the man of the music. Alain Viancourt. Alan, I said Alain Vaillancourt. I said in French. Alan, welcome back from Kentucky with Alain Vaillancourt. Hopefully you're in the mother-in-law doing well, Alan. The family is doing great, Mr. Alan. Tonight, can score some goal. Will be interesting. They play with a lot injury. And we'll be see that. Samuel Montembeault is in the lineup tonight between the pipe. For the Montreal Canadiens versus Matt Murray. We know Matt Murray start his first game, not his first game, but he beat right from the Ottawa Senators to the Toronto during the summer. The puck will be dropped. We'll see at the end. Have an amazing, great night. Description of the game by the coach, Frenchie. Sharks is in the house. We're real till prim. Welcome back. Justin Hébert, Cody Beach, David Brisebois, and Derek Nansen are the linesmen and the referee of the night. We wish you an amazing, great night, everybody. Enjoy the game with the Hockey National Show. The puck will behind the net. Montembeault intercept the puck. Play the puck right now. Run the puck around the board. A bit too far from the pit leg. Finally, Armia's coming. Armia the neutral zone. Pass the puck to the left side of Pilic. Pilic tried to get Armia. No chance for him. Battle within the corner with the Toronto Maple Leaf defenseman. We apologize, guys. I don't know all the players from the Toronto Maple Leaf number, everything like that. A lot of rookie over there. The only thing we know, they have their ZZ top players, Abrezis. The puck go back at the blue line. Go Didi for the Montreal Canadiens. It's Whiteman. Ran the puck around the board. The puck go stay in the house. Sarkozy's on the ice with Pitlick and Armia, the first line over there. Schoenemann shoot the puck over the head of the goaltender. Recovery by Armia. The puck go behind the net. Pitlick battle for the puck with Sarkozy. Sarkozy tried to get a puck. Finally, the puck go back to Armia. And finally, Toronto tried to get out. Sarkozy back checking right there. And Pitt now is... it's a Mézard. I'm not sure who he was. Honestly, the puck go back behind the goaltender Montembeault. Schoenemann set up the breakout. The Schoenemann skated with puck to neutral zone. Keep controlling to the red line. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender Murray. Murray leave the puck to the corner. Battle right now with Jake Evans behind the net. The Henneman play with Jake Evans. Henneman bring the puck to the blue line. On the backside, the recovery by the defenseman Montreal. Run puck behind the net. Hollow back to the blue line. Go now the Montreal. Go Didi. Fire Harbor. Miss the net completely. Teach the coach, the defenseman. Henneman bring the puck to Harbor. Harbor bring the puck now to Illinois. Shoot the puck. Miss the net barely. The puck recovered by the Montreal Canadiens behind the goaltender. Pinching by the defenseman in Montreal. And now they go out. Toronto's coming. Pass the puck to the neutral zone. Toronto for the first time dumping the puck behind the goaltender Montembeault. A new plus coming for both teams. Harbor play with Jordan Harris. Harbor play on the right side. Harbor skating with puck. Pass the puck to the left side. Coming out for the Semfens. Mitchell Semfens is the new plus coming for the Detroit Red Wings. And he was drafted by, I believe, by the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck go behind the net. Now, Semfens bring the puck on the other side to Beck, I believe, or Mézard, back to the blue line. Shoot the puck, Justin Barron, block shot for the leave. Back to Barron. Barron loses the puck outside the zone. Go to recover in the defensive zone. You go D2D. You go to return on the defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens set up to Owen Beck. Beck tried to get the pass to Mézard. No chance. Now Toronto set up. Pass the puck on the right side. Toronto in the offensive zone. Control the puck now on the right. On the left side of Montembeault. Keep controlling the puck in the corner. Battle right now with Owen Beck. And then for the net, shoot the puck, block shot by the defenseman Montreal. Toronto keep the puck deep in the zone. Montreal take the puck D2D. They're going to recovery right now by Barron. Barron drop the puck behind. to go D to D, and now Barron recovery, back again to his partner D. Now, neutral zone, comprend offensive zone, keep controlling, bring the puck behind the net, wait for the defenseman teammates coming in the zone. Finally, we have the line number 4 coming for the Montreal Canadiens, Condoda. Now the puck for Toronto. Toronto's coming 2 versus 2 on the left side of the Schoenemann. Pass the puck, missing the puck, but recovered by the defense, by the Toronto. The puck go outside the zone, pinching right now by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're going to recovery on the defensive zone and pass the puck in the zone. They are coming back on defensive zone, Montreal. Schoenemann battle for the puck, trying back the puck a bit too far for Whiteman, but recovery by Montreal. They're going to dump the puck on defensive zone of the Toronto Maple Leafs. The first one there is the defenseman Toronto. Now Montreal is going to play with new players on the ice. Toronto set up the breakouts, coming into the zone, controlling now. Dumping the puck behind Montembeault, chasing the puck at the corner. Schoenemann going to be the first one to get there. No chance for Harris. But the battle for Toronto, try the puck in front. No shot for both teams so far. The puck go back now to Armia, dumping the puck beside Murray. Armia try to get there, the first one, chasing, but he find a way to find for the net. No chance right there. Got the puck today, but no chance for Sovkeski to shoot the puck. The puck go back on the offensive zone. It's Nylander. Nylander will control the puck, bring the puck behind, control the back door, fire puck, miss the net. Toronto is going to be the first whistle of the game with 16:06 to go remaining on the first period. Part of us say no shot. Thanks so much, everybody, to be with us. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. And that's what we had at the beginning of the game. Face off on the left side of Montembeault. Armiana broke his stick, going to change the stick. We have Kerfoot with Jack Kroc on the ice with no, which one? Joan Armia decided to change his stick. Now we have Armia with Pitlick and Yuri Slavkovsky on the ice, and now the face-off winning by Pitlick. Harris recovery puck. Pitlick when Harris from the puck in the corner, tried the puck to Armia. Armia struggled on the hash mark. The puck go back in the corner. Harris tried to get a go. Try to keep controlling the puck. Great play, but turnover. Now they go in front of the net. There's no chance for Toronto. The puck go outside the zone. Pitlick dumping for Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky would be the first one over there. No chance to battle for the puck in the corner. The puck go in front of the net. Kovic intercept back to Riley. Riley's coming now. On the zone. Had the red line. Had the blue line. Controlling the puck. Turn around. Drive the puck behind in front of the net. Then a turn around. Shoot the puck. Miss the net by Toronto. The puck go outside the zone. We're going to reset. I forgot to click on the clock. 15:33 to go. Dominic, who could not love you, Roger? Khalid Jack Kroc should help the league scoring. Yes, Mark, I think he will help the bottom 6 over there. He's great he's not too bad on the face-off. He's a good center, try to recovery. Good back checker. He work hard. His work ethic is really good. So you're absolutely right, Mark. But not only scoring more for me, but the bottom of the 6. Main girl hockey will come. The puck now at the face-off. Recovery by the Montreal going to get out. Now it's Eleanor. Pass the puck to a little bit too far for Jake Evans. Shoot the puck and Murray make a save. First shot of the night. The puck recovered by Toronto. They will set up now. They are coming into the zone. At the red line. At the blue line. Control the puck right now. On the left side of Montembeault. Turn around. Keep controlling front of the net. Montembeault make maybe a save from behind. Now ball on the corner. Recovered by Jordan Harris. Use the board to get out. And the puck go outside the zone into a zone, and no chance for Henneman. Turn around by the Toronto Maple Leafs, and into a zone to go to regroup on defensive zone. They go D. Now they are coming back. Now pass the puck in the zone, and now they are on offensive zone battle. Montreal try to recover the puck, and pass the puck now to Barron. I don't know, Arbor. Is something wrong with Arbor? I didn't see Arbor right now. The puck go drop a gun behind the battle for Seal for the Montreal Canadiens. They are coming back on offensive zone. Fire puck! Murray make a big save. Turn around right there by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They go together. And then turnover by the Toronto. The puck finally get out. No chance to dump the puck. You have delay offside from the Montreal. The puck go behind the net. Murray drop the puck behind. They're going to reset. Toronto. New players coming for both teams. Toronto's coming to neutral zone. Flying right now. Pass the puck to the left side. Keep controlling the hash mark. Change the direction. Battle on the hash mark right there. We have 3 players. The puck go behind the net. Schoenemann recover the puck behind the net. He's going to set out the breakout. And the puck goes slightly bow all the way back to Murray. And he's going to drop the puck to the defenseman behind Murray. We have the 4-line Condola on the ice. So the puck goes to the left side. Now Toronto's get out of the zone. Prepare to set up the breakout. Dumping the puck behind Montembeault. Battle in the corner. First one to get there. Try Schoenemann. If Schoenemann better battle. And then finally the puck go outside the zone for the Montreal Canadiens. And it's going to be in the 3 zone. Dump the puck in the corner. Battle right there all the way back behind the net. The first one to get there is to Toronto. Set that up. Try to set up the pocket, and then they are coming back to Toronto. 2 versus 2. Possible a 3-2 right now. Looking now, support, fire puck. And the puck go a little bit over the Montembeault. The puck go on the left side of the Montembeault. Battle in the corner. And now a good hit from the Montreal Canadiens. But Toronto keep controlling. Premier puck behind the Montembeault. Now go to Ashmack. Looking for the defenseman. Pass the puck. Fire the puck. Miss in the belly. Rebound in front of the net. No chance for Toronto. The puck go outside zone for the Montreal Canadiens. Whiteman. The puck will be slowly back to Murray. We'll go to reset for the Montreal Canadiens. No players coming. Long stretch pass for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's coming the right side of Montembeault. Hit it! Montembeault was never good on that one over there. He slightly did not cover his left side of the right side of his post, and Nick Robinson scored the first goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and that's going to give them a chance to take the lead 1-0 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Easy goal. Montembeault was not set it on that one over there, and but you have to give credit for the Toronto Maple Leafs score on their first shot of the game versus Montembeault, and you can see Montembeault, it is what it is. Here we go. We're going to reset the puck right now, and we have to try to get out of the zone. Par le Montreal Canadien finally go to Armia. Armia in une 3 zone. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender. Murray intercept the puck. Keep the puck to the left side. It's going to be back to Robinson. Fine for a bad play by Robinson. You the puck. Montreal miss the net barely. The puck go back at the corner. Sakoski battle for the puck. Try to get back behind. No chance. Battle at the neutral zone. Finally, Toronto's coming now. Possible. No. Great save. Save by the Montreal Canadiens. It was Arbor, and the puck go out. The neutral zone. Montreal don't pay the puck all the way back. New plus coming. Second line for the Montreal Canadiens. That's where we are at this moment. The puck go back to Montreal. Battle for the puck in the neutral zone. 4 players try to get a puck. Finally, Toronto is going to dump the puck. Try to recover by Riley. Riley shoulder check. Bring the puck behind the net. He's going to reset to Brody. Put it back to Riley. They're behind the net. We know Brody and Riley play a lot together. Long stretch pass for Toronto Maple Leafs. And then 3 zone. Possibly 2-1 right now Toronto. But finally, Montreal recovery. And now they are at receive. They have a lot of players in front of the net. Now shooting by the Toronto Maple Leafs. A block shot. And Montembeault make barely a save. The puck go behind the net. Battle from Montreal Canadiens. Try to get the puck outside the zone. And don't pay the puck. But safe by the Toronto at the blue line. And keep the puck in the zone. Finally, Hanneman's going to recovery and start a new breakout from Montreal. New plus coming. Barron is on the highs with Leskinen. Leskinen's getting puck. Pass the puck to the left side. Now it's Stephen bring the puck for himself. Shoot the puck. And Murray make a save. They'll go back on the corner. Bring to Montreal Canadiens. Fire the puck. Whiteman missed the net completely. Mitchell Stephen bring the puck behind the net. Chase him up. Owen Becker. Now we have Philippe Mazar. The finale Toronto going to find a way to get the puck outside the zone. But recovered by Philippe Mazar and in the zone. Mazar now looking ball. Great stick angling right there. But Mazar contre the puck. Mazar gets stopped by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're going to reset Toronto on the defensive zone with new players coming for the both teams at this moment. 11 minutes to go remaining on the first period. 1-0. Nick Robinson scored the first goal of the game for the Toronto Maple Leafs after a gift of Samuel Montembeault. The puck go behind the Montembeault, recovered by the Montreal Canadiens. Battle right now for checking by the Toronto Maple Leafs, but some pressure on the Montreal. Finally, the puck stay in the zone. First penalty, I believe, we're going to call right there for the tripping. I'm not sure which one is going to get there. Patrick Espino, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. And again, we have a TV commercial. That's where we at right now. Thank you so much to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate it a lot. Toronto 1. I'm going to give you the we're going to see if we have all the information for the NHL. We have it. There we go. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Rory McNeely is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Rory, long time, my friend. Glad to see you around. And glad to see you, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Mr. Rory McNeely is in the house. Thank you so much to be with us tonight. Mr. Will, welcome aboard. TV time out. It's Robinson's score. Here we go. We want to restart the shot of 4 and 3. Four and 2. You're welcome, Kelly. Here's RG back in the house. So welcome back, RG. Thanks to be with us tonight, everybody. Thanks to be with the Montreal with the Hockey National Show. Face off on the left side of Montembeault. We have right now, I think it's Stephen. Anyway, power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs for 5 versus 4. Toronto attacking right now, controlling the puck, set up the breakout at the blue line. It's Riley. Riley pass the puck to the right side. Nylander, I believe, pass the puck at the goal line. Back to Nylander. Nylander looking for Riley. Riley set up now. Riley back to Nylander. Fire puck. And Montembeault make a save. Rebound. The puck still open right there for the net. Finally, Toronto go to recover the puck. And then the puck recovered by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Bring the puck to the line to Riley. Riley looking now. He's set up again. Pass to the right side now. Recovery by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Bring the goal line behind Montembeault. Looking now. Back to Nylander. Nylander play right now at the blue line. Pass to Riley. Riley's looking now. Riley set up. Looking again. Back again. Try to pass the puck to the left side. Bring the puck at number 62. Riley through the puck. Miss the net. Back to Nylander. Pressure went up by Michel Stephen. Then finally, Montreal is going to dump in the puck all the way back on behind the goaltender Murray. New plus coming for both teams with less of 10 minutes to go first period and 1 minute to remaining on the power play for the Toronto. The puck went up by the Giordano, I believe, not sure. Drop the puck behind it. Then finally, they go back, drop the left side. Toronto attacking right now at the blue line. Kick out the puck on the left blue line. But we have an offside after a bad play between Steve and Robinson, I believe. 50 seconds to go, 9:37 to go remaining. Now the baseball season wrapping up. And okay, back to right now. And around the corner, Rory. Yep, so right. Thanks so much. We have to wait for the puck drop. And finally did it. And the puck go all the way back on the defenses on Toronto. They're going to break out, set up their breakout from power play for the Toronto. They're coming into the zone. Kick out the puck on the entrance zone. Don't put the puck behind, but puck out on the bench of the Montreal Canadiens. We have another whistle. We're going to whistle at the neutral zone face-off. Columbus 1-0, 7:59 to go. RJ, thanks so much for this. Rory is going well. I'm not in Italy, but I'm in Thailand, so it's in great. I'm already 5 weeks here. And about 1 month in my place. That's what we are. 1-0 Alexi for Toronto. Thanks so much, everybody. Face up at the left side of Montembeault. The puck battle right now. Puck all back at the blue line. They go back left and right. Robinson right now is on the ice. Go back to Giordano. Try the puck right side. Fire puck in front of net. A little bit too far over. Montembeault hit maybe the post. Not sure. The puck try to get outside the zone by Elonen. Battle with 16 seconds remaining on the power play for Toronto. And now bad play by Leskinen. Done around right there. We have an offside. Lucky for Leskinen. Could not dump in the puck. But he was lucky because the puck go a little bit out. And he come back on the for create offside. Here we go. The puck now in the threat zone battle with about like 5 seconds to go remaining on the power play. It's going to be Evan Strength, 5 versus 5. Toronto still late. Webber scored 1-0. Nick Robinson scored his first goal in the exhibition game. Finally, puck outside the zone in the threat zone. Toronto going to regroup. Pass the puck or his teammate on the blue line. Then finally, they go back to Murray. Murray play the puck, pass the puck to Brody. Brody ran the puck behind the net. Toronto set out the breakout. Pass the puck in the threat zone. They are coming. Pressure on up by Stefkoski. Armia tried to recover. The puck stuck by Stefkoski, waiting right now. Stefkoski dump possible outside. Not a great play by Stefkoski. Should dump in the puck all the way. He was holding the puck too much. We have now still on the ice is going to be a neutral zone puck, but we look like we have a TV timeout. So we have to wait about this one over there. And that's what we at. Danny, Alan, le compare le Canon. No, Alexis. Not many can compare the Canon. Can I recommend with Tampa Bay Lightning postponed tonight? Yes, RJ, because the hurricane over there. We wish the best for everybody in over in area of Tampa Bay. I know he's already down over there, but I don't know what's going on. Do you think the Oilers can win the Stanley Cup this year? Yeah, is a one team could win the Stanley Cup, Rory, but they will need to add some other players. Maybe at the trade line, Rory. I think they missed a couple of pieces of the puzzle, but maybe they are the top 8, maybe 5. I don't know, Alexis, really, which you can compare him. He's still not played a lot in NHL yet, so it's very hard to compare him. You have a good shot, good skating. The problem, you have no many spots for him with the Montreal Canadiens, so we have to give up a little bit, wait for him for this. Columbus take the lead 2-0 from RJ. That's what we're at right now at this moment. 0-0 Philadelphia, Washington, and 1-0 Toronto. That's what we're at. Face off now. Pitlick Armia is on there with Stefkoski, winning par Montreal. Whiteman recovery puck pass to Stefkoski, missed completely. Stefkoski. Toronto's coming back. Now bring the puck in an offensive zone, bring the puck around the board, pinch by Riley, bring the puck behind the net, intercept by Schoenemann, bring the puck to the board. Now Stefkoski pass the puck all the way back to Armia. Armia pass the right side to Whiteman. Whiteman attacking right now all the way, bring the puck in the corner, chasing the puck, pinch all the way back behind the goal line, recovery by Toronto. They're going to set up, I think it's William Nylander, change the direction, and bring the puck to the board, and finally going to recovery, and they're going to get out the Toronto Maple Leaf. Pass in the neutral zone, intercept by Montreal, puck recovery by Toronto. They are coming offensive zone. Pass it for the net, shoot puck, Montembeault make a big save. Great play by Montembeault right now. Big save by Montembeault for the net. No recovery with it. Montembeault make another save in the turnover for the Montreal Canadiens. It was Schoenemann. We have now a whistle for 2 minutes for cross-checking for the Montreal Canadiens, I believe. And power play now for the Toronto, the second of the night. But great opportunity for Toronto after a bad play by the defensive of the Montreal Canadiens. And now they are going to have the second chance of the night for the Toronto on the power play, if possible, of course, to take the lead by 2. But Montembeault just saved the Montreal Canadiens with a big save. And then you can see the Pitlick cross-checking on the board. And the play looked like fine, but it was not great about this one. 7:35 to go remaining on this power play. The puck right now on the blue line. Reset right now. Pass the puck to the left side of the Montembeault. Make a save. The puck go behind the net. And it's going to be behind the Montembeault. Toronto set up now the power play. Bring to the blue line. Back to Riley, I believe. Back to Giordano. Pass again to the defense, Jordan, who pass the puck to the left side. Control now at the hash mark. Robinson bring the puck behind the goaltender. Bring the puck to the other side. The puck movement of Toronto is really great. Robinson set up. Fire the puck a little bit over the right shoulder of the Montreal. The puck recovered by Toronto anyway. Now the other blue line. Bring the puck to the bumper. Bring the puck to the flanker. Pass to the other side. Back to Raleigh. The puck movement, Toronto is excellent right now. Toronto attacking, still controlling the puck right now. Pass again. Set up now. Beside Montreal. Show the puck. Hit the post for Toronto. The puck turn around right there. Set up right now by Robinson. Bring the puck to the left side. The puck go back right now by Toronto. Keep controlling the puck right there. Pass the puck to Robinson. Looking right now. Keep controlling at the hash mark. Bring the puck to the blue line. The puck missing completely. The puck go all the way back to Murray. New plus coming for both teams. Toronto was solid with a couple of shots on the net and they hit twice the post. Now the puck to Riley. Riley bring the puck behind to William Nylander, I believe. He's coming to the blue line at the red line. Kick out the puck to the right side. Toronto attacking right now. It's coming. Fire puck, but the ball make a say rebound. Montreal and finally get the puck out of the zone with about 35 seconds remaining on the power play for Toronto. The puck go back to Riley. Riley set up now the blue line. Looking now. Keep on control the puck behind. Set up by Toronto. They're coming in the trend zone. Nylander set up. Controlling now in offensive zone. Nylander turn around. Change the direction. Bring to Riley. Riley look on the left of the flanker. Back to Riley. Riley set up now. Looking again. Looking for William. Mid-station with a flanker. Back to the blue line. Backing out. Bad pass, but recovered by Nylander. Nylander back to Riley. Now set up. 10 seconds to remaining. Now Riley gets some pressure, but keep controlling the puck. Back to William Nylander. Looking right now. Back to nobody. He keep controlling. Back to Riley. The penalty will be shot. Miss the net. A black shot by the defenseman. And we are playing now 5 versus 5. Riley shoot the puck. Black shot by Montreal Canadiens. Don't put the puck. A little bit too far. Pitley battle for the puck. Ashmark and Murray. Looking now. Waiting for the teammate. Keep controlling the puck deep in the zone. Get some second there to have some help for the teammates. Finally, Toronto lose the puck. Whiteman don't put the puck. And then shoot the puck by Montreal Canadiens. Murray make a save. Toronto recover the puck. Try to get the puck outside the zone. Turnover. The puck go back by Montreal. It was Pitlick tried to shoot the puck. Cannot control the puck. The puck right now at the Ashmark at the beside Murray. Finally, Toronto is going to get out of the zone. Find a way to get a puck. A deep zone. They're going to dump the puck behind Montreal. Montreal intercept the puck. Pass the puck to deep. Back to DD. Now pressure for Toronto. The puck go outside the zone. By the Montreal Canadiens 4 line. Don't put the puck behind Murray. The puck go behind Owen Beck. Beck right now play with Jake Evans. A little bit going to control the puck by Jake Evans. Evans try to get a puck. No chance. Recovered by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Go DD behind the net. A little bit too far for Brody. Montreal met some pressure all the way back to board. Jesse Allen is on the eye with Jake Evans. Evans still the puck. Evans in the corner of the Murray. Bring the puck to the blue line. Go DD. Fire the puck, Iris. Murray make a save with a glove. We have no whistle. No rebound. We have a whistle with 4:21 to go remaining on the first period. We have another TV timeout. We'll put the save. Oh, Steve Pouliot is in the house tonight. Welcome aboard, Chicago Bear. Welcome back with us tonight. Thanks for being a part of the show. Thanks so much, RJ, for the update. We appreciate that for this. Melissa, thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Dixon, what can I stream this game on? Dixon, you can watch this on the Sportnet or you can watch this on RDS, Dixon. So you live in Ontario, you should be on Sportnet, Dixon. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate everything. Hopefully, you're all ready for upcoming season. We know the season starts Toronto, Montreal, October 12th, first game for both teams. We know they have 2 games prior to San Jose and Nashville and Checha. I miss you too much. Let's see what's going on around the league. 0-0 Philadelphia, Washington after 1 period. 2-0 Columbus with about 1 minute remaining. And Chicago take the lead 1-0 over Detroit at the beginning of the first period. That's what we got. The game postponed between Carolina and Tampa Bay. And at 8 o'clock Eastern time, Edmonton, Calgary. I think it's at 9 o'clock, by the way. 1-1. Oh, RJ, he said 1-1. Here we go. We just restart the play right there. The puck on the offensive zone for Montreal Canadiens. Jake Evans tried to get to Hanneman, a battle in the corner, and pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Schoenemann tried to get the puck deep in the zone. Battle right there to Jake Evans. Finally, Toronto get out. They are coming back. Great recovery by Jake Evans to cover Schoenemann. The puck turned around by controlling by Toronto. Keep the puck in the zone. Finally, the puck go a little bit too far for Hanneman. Recovery by the Arbor, but turn around. Toronto's coming 1 versus 1 at the right side. Bring it back in front of the net. No chance for Toronto to get the puck, go back in the corner. Now Arbor put some pressure. Stop at the blue line and bring the puck on the left side. And finally, Arbor. Jacky pass up the left. Now Montreal to get the puck. No chance. They're going to recover by Toronto in front of the bench. And finally, they regroup. Long stretch pass on the right side. Toronto's coming on the left side. Shoot the puck. Save by the right pad of the Montembeault. The puck go outside the zone. Battle in the neutral zone. Now taken by Armia. Armia losing the puck. The puck is chasing by Pitlick behind the net. Toronto going to regroup and going to break out. Regroup behind the net is set up now by Kerfoot. Pass up on the right side. Dumping the puck in the corner. The puck stuck by Kerfoot. Kerfoot ran the puck on the board. Battle in the left corner, the right corner of the Montembeault. Toronto try to get the puck deep. They are successful. Back to Jack Kroc. Kroc bring the puck to Riley in the corner. Riley to Robinson. Robinson behind the Montembeault. Pressure now. Leskinen put some pressure on Riley. Leskinen Murray. Robinson wrap up. Montembeault was ready for that one over there. The puck tried to get outside the zone. Finally, they did. Battle right now with Armia. Armia dumping the puck. It was Stafkowski, by the way. Hit Murray, but not much danger replay by the Toronto Maple Leafs right there. The puck was out by the Toronto to go slightly the puck to Schoenemann. Schoenemann looking right now. Long stretch pass to the left side. Back to Armia. Armia pass to keep controlling. Back to behind the net. Shoot the puck. Mézard, I believe, is saved by Murray. The puck go behind the net. Recovery by Brody. Put it right now. Long stretch pass into the zone. Keep the puck. Now turn around right there. Great play, but again, Toronto controlling. On the right side, Montembeault bring the puck behind. Chasing by them. Great play by Montreal on defensive zone coverage. So the puck go outside the zone and they get the puck in the neutral zone. Schoenemann use the ball to Mézard, too little bit too far. Toronto don't play the puck behind Montembeault. The puck go behind the net. We're going to reset behind, go DD by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go to the left side. The recovery went out by the Montreal behind the net. They go to Whiteman. Whiteman set up the breakout. Long stretch by the neutral zone. A little bit too far to Mézard. It was Owen Beck. Owen Beck bring the puck behind the Murray. Chasing went out by Beck. No chance. Recovery by Toronto. Set up the breakout in the neutral zone. Reset by Giordano back on regroup on defensive zone. New players coming for the Toronto and the Montreal Canadiens. Here we go. Go now, DDD for Toronto. Set up now, looking on the neutral zone. Keep controlling the puck. Pass the puck to the left side. Don't put the puck behind Montembeault. Chaser now. The puck go maybe out of the play. We have a whistle. We have 1:29 to go remaining on the first period. The shot are 9 for Toronto and 7 for the Montreal Canadiens. Not many shots tonight. You can see it's a game where I have a lot of rookies. They have not much chemistry around. Honestly, the puck go back on the left side, recovery by the Montreal Canadiens, go DD. It's Harris. Pass the puck neutral zone, don't put the puck behind Murray. Chasing right now. We are possible. No, it's an icing called by the linesman with 1 minute 20 seconds to go remaining. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Viking, welcome aboard, Viking. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight, Viking. Everybody, thanks to be a part of the show. Absolutely right. Shark, Austin Matthews is not there tonight. Not play with Marner or not in the lineup tonight. Here we go. Winning by Toronto. Face off right now. Bring the puck on the Ashmack. Bring the puck in front of the net and miss completely. The puck battle and the Ashmack pressure for Montreal Canadiens. But Toronto applying more pressure. Recovery behind the Montembeault. Bring the puck to Nylander. Puck right now back in the corner. Set up by Harris. Battle in the corner. Bring the puck to the left side. The puck go back to Arbor, I believe. Go back on the 4 line for the Montreal Canadiens. Finally, Toronto steal the puck on defensive zone by William Nylander. Keep controlling the puck right now. But pressure by the Montreal. The puck battle bubble and an offensive zone for the Montreal qui contrôle la HMAC pour ne pas in front of the net. Looking right there in front of the net. Now Montreal looking. Barron shoot the puck. Miss the net barely. The puck go all the way back outside the zone. It's going to be all the way back recovered by the Montreal Canadiens. Back to Barron. Barron in neutral zone. They drop the puck behind. Go DDD. Set up by Schoenemann, I believe, or Harris. Harris, I believe, don't put the puck behind Eleanor. No chance for Jake Evans to recover. Less than 27 to go remaining on the first period. The puck go outside the zone for Toronto. They are coming now. 1 versus 1. Fire puck over the mountain bow. Block shot possible. The puck go back in the corner. Battle in the corner with Toronto and 2 players. But finally get out. Now Montreal's coming in the offensive zone. And looking. Heineman shoot the puck with 10 seconds to go. Murray keep the glove. The puck. Now we have a turnover. No whistle. We have a whistle. Not with 2 seconds to go remaining will be the end of this period. And after 20 minutes to go. After 20 minutes to go at the Scotia Bank in Toronto, the Toronto Maple Leafs take the lead 1-0 over the Montreal Canadiens. Nicolas Robinson scored his first goal of the exhibition game, assisted by Giordano. Giordano, guys, already 4 assists and 3 games, honestly, and 7 period. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe only 1 game, honestly. He played only 1 game. And then Matt Murray, the goaltender, got an assist at 6:53. It was the only goal we got during that period. And that's what we at right now after 20 minutes. That's pretty much what we got. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. And I want to impress you on the Habs period. Not really. Luciano, from my side, I don't see anybody was stand out for the Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got so far. Melissa impressed me, Matt Murray. He did not get busy a lot. Melissa, to tell you, he was busy. It's really not a great first period, both game, both team. Bonsoir from Buttermilk, and beside Aspen, Colorado, Mr. Steve G. Welcome aboard. Thanks, Steve, to be with us. Buttermilk is where the snowboarding. If you like to do snowboard, you go to Buttermilk. Maybe one of the best places to do snowboarding. Jesus. And then the ESPN X game does all the action in Buttermilk. So that's happening about this. Nicolas de Gobi-Bono, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. The Chicago Bears said the Hawks late the lead 2-1. Viking, welcome back. And we have Coulter, I believe. Montreal always stand out for his ultra. Did not do very well on the first shot. Reckel score. That's awesome. Blade, just me or something. Staff looked like confused on ice. What do you push on himself? What kind of slow? I don't think so, Blade. Like, I'll be honest with you, Blade. The team completely was not there. It's not easy, Blade changing. He was not supposed to play tonight. And when you change the player all the time, the chemistry is not always there. For me, nobody get there. I did not like too much. You said only positive for me, not allowed Marco. For me, Albert was really not great overall. Like the rest of the team. You can see he's going to be very hard time to be in NHL. Already you can see he's not like comfortable like he was at the rookie camp or during the intra game. For me, he was not too much. No player for that team was impressive right now. So that's what I see this one. That's what happening for the first period for Montreal. And I don't know why they don't do all the stats right now in NHL, but that's what we got. Hi, Coach in our top. Welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show. Hopefully, Steve, you're doing well. No, Blade Stavkovsky, he took the spot at Jonathan Drouin. Drouin have kind of virus, so he got sick, and that's the reason he played tonight. Coach, les réveillés depuis quand? Moi, 3h30, Nicolas. Ouais, peut-être 4h. 4h ce matin. Mais très, très belle soirée, très belle nuit ce soir. Jake, the expert have already been pulled in the first period. They was wrong. Not a problem, Blake. That's what we try to bring the most information we can to give everybody, for sure. But thanks again. Nicolas, je comprends bien, il est 6h52 en Thaïlande. Oui, en plein ça, mon Nicolas. Let's pray for Tampa. Yeah, we hope the best for everybody over there. Absolutely right. Eric, we talked about this earlier. And Eagle Fank, hopefully you're doing well. I'm sure you cannot hurry us, but we wish the best. That's awesome, Rory. No school Friday. Henneman have 2 shots during the first period for the Montreal. They have the most for the Montreal Canadiens, and Robinson have 3. Sport fan, welcome aboard. No, sport fan, Caulfield is not playing tonight. Coach, if Meza does not go, to Laval, does he go? Yes, William. It's going to be Laval Rocket or it's going to be the Kitchener Rangers. I don't know. I look like he hit someone. He got a 5,000 mark fees. It's rare. We never heard something like that about the Muppet mark, but it's happening. Where hopefully the guy is doing well. But it's rare when you see that, honestly, Mark. Going to SLATER, visit App Game in Ottawa this Saturday. Son Blade, enjoy your night, my friend. Hopefully, you're going to give us some update at some point when you come back. The next game, whatever it is for the Montreal Canadiens. I reckon he's heading into the Georgia tomorrow. Alan, I did not look at everything, the news since like last night. Unfortunately, it was too late for me. I have a small house there. I'm a little bit scared, Eric. Yeah, Eric, depends where you at, honestly. Hopefully, everything is fine over there. Honestly, the water may be the biggest thing about this, I believe. Not a problem about this one over there. Do you know why sport fans? Not at all. It's just you have too many players, sport fans. The veteran player don't travel a lot on the road. So that's the reason sport fan is not play right now. Yeah, nothing against him. I'm in Palm Harbor. All right. Anthony Cloutier, welcome back. Trouvais se faire poissonnier pour lancer. Il a un bon, mais il a tendance à plutôt vouloir passer ce bien. Très bon commentaire, Anthony Cloutier. Merci d'être avec nous ce soir à propos de Sarkozy. À cet âge-là, Anthony, c'est un peu normal. Kirby Dack, il faisait ça avec les Chicago. Il passait la rondelle beaucoup à partir de 15. Donc, comme que tu dis, il faudrait qu'il s'améliore à avoir plus de confiance en lui-même et lancer la rondelle sur le gardien de but dans la direction du net, du filet. If you are, monsieur, do you do and game change after a bad first period somewhere to keep the set line? I don't think so, Marco. I don't see this because it's an exhibition game. You want to see what they look like all together. Again, this game for me is nothing much because the lineup is really strange and you don't have those kind of. I think he prefer to see Drouin with Armia to what it look like and see Petlik as a center. That's pretty much one. You want to see Eneman what he. Honestly, but it would not change anything anyway, Marco, for me. But I don't see why he would make some change anyway. I live only 7 hours from Florida. Rory, awesome. Jordan, welcome aboard. Thanks for being. I've been in Thailand. Are you sad you never see the Montreal Canadiens game there? No, Jordan, I'm live right now. I'm watching the game right away, right there. I have all the channel in Canada, Jordan, and Thailand. So I'm watching right now Montreal Canadiens live and RDS. Right now, Serge Chavard talking with Pierre Hood and French. So I have the game every day, and then I have a beautiful beach front view, the ocean in front of me. So not complaining about this, Jordan. Live South Carolina, Georgia. School will be cancelled, run it. About this, what do you think of Justin Barron so far? So Steve, not much impressive. He can do more. The physicality of this game is not there, Steve. And I think sometimes the physicality of the game go with the positioning of yourself versus the player. He lose a lot of battle at the first period of the last game. Again, the New Jersey Devils tonight don't show too much a little bit. His offensive is there. You can see that's why he's really good. He needs to improve with defensive zone coverage, but he does not show too much like many other prospects tonight. Blake, love watching your daily app catch up video. Thanks a lot, Blake. Very kind of you. Try to bring the best. I try to modify it a little bit, but very kind you said that. Hopefully, many of like you like the video we try to bring every single day. Thanks again. What was the caption? Edmonton Bow. Yep. Take a coffee or take a break. I don't know. Yeah, coach, the flooding, as they say. It's always been that way, Alan. This area particular and Tampa area where Clearwater, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, Bradenton. The reason why, Alan, because that area, the water is inside the town. They have a lot of water inside the town. So they really care about the flooding. Like it was like New Orleans, remember, Katrina, 2004, 2005. When they have those kind of city surround themselves with the water, but they have the water go inside, like a canal water, everything like that. That's the problem you get inside the Tampa area, more compared to Miami is another flooding area because but you talk about Hollywood and talk about Fort Lauderdale, they have water, but not like Tampa Bay area. That's the problem you get over there. When is well, yeah, another one. Have you been all healthy talent so far? Yamo, I lost weight over there. I walk. I go to gym. I've been honest with you, Yamo. I'm right now back like 5 years ago about my health for my everything. Yamo, very happy about this one over there. It's not because I cut my food. It's just I eat better. I don't eat like stupid stuff. And then I drink a lot of water. So a bottle like this, Yamo, is about maybe 28 to 32 cents, Yamo. What I like, Rory, about this one over there. All right. Marco Missa could pick up our all right. Roger Delaney, welcome about watching on Spoiler, but turning and do you can chat often. Thanks so much, Roger. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate a lot. Jeremy Alla, Mr. Jeremy, welcome back in the house tonight. Okay, what effect? Hi. And looking forward to flame others is more affordable. Oh yeah, Mark. Yes, it's like you cannot compare. Mark, I will tell you, it's about 3 times cheaper. The food is like I can eat a good meal for about $3. That I'm talking about good meal, like a lot of food. I usually cost me about $120 to $180 my meal every lunch or dinner. I eat at home. I don't cook. I never cook. You can walk on the street. You have a like a bike stand. It's called a bike stand. So it's a motorbike. They have their food beside the bike and they carry on. They go everywhere. And then you have the night. It's called a night market. So you can go there. It's about like 0.5 miles from me. And you pick up your food. So I get food there the night, and I get my lunch for the night for the next day, usually at the night market. And there's seafood, a lot of seafood. So what I learned, I live on the front beach, so they have a lot of guys or a lot of people with a boat. they leave the night and they go fishing, and then they bring this in the morning, and now the people on the bike market or the people sell food on the street, they go get their food over there. They get all the fish fresh, they cook them, and then you can buy them. So it's pretty cool how this works here. They have some part of the things they are behind 20 years, but other things they are really good. Like the internet usually is pretty good. They use a lot. It's really funny. Like, if you compare USA, everything they do is like 30 years. You know what I mean? Like, they are in front of technology. Here, the technology is good. Some part is bad. It's the pavement walking is not great. Always watching the dog around you. The other thing is, cross the street, always be careful. And you have massage everywhere. It's pretty funny. I love it. I love it. I'm at the right spot. I'm in the right place, and I love it so far. Burak, one, it would be the second start very soon, by the way. Thanks to remind me. I need to set up the second period. I expect this really about a couple of minutes, not much. We are still here for a long time, so should be very soon. Thanks, Burak, for the question. Baron equal KK, but on defense. Then, coach, my bowling team finished 8-7 and lost in the first round, just like the leave. Henry, thanks so much to be a new subscriber. Alan, are you telling me your wife choke? I think you told me she's a captain or she's a good bowler. So I know you are not the one everybody was expect you to step up, but some people think they are superior. I journeyed to the A11. I've been Mount and back. Do that. Welcome back in the house. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Coach, what do you think about Owen Beck? Pretty solid center. Great vision. As many, welcome aboard. Thanks to be everybody in the house. We'll see how it's going to develop. A little bit hard to him tonight, but she's average 106. Always good be fine, but you can see like everybody held tonight, they struggle a little bit about this, about infield look for coach. Love that thicker. Thanks so much, Marco. I'm Roger. I'm Italian. They don't eat a lot of dessert or sugar, I think. Yeah, I'm so right about this, Yamo. Can you drink tap water in Thailand and Taiwan? And Taiwan, I don't know. I'm not there, Marco. You're not doing about this. Hey, Coach, Mr. X, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing great, Mr. X. Glad to see you, my friend. Mr. X, guys, sent us a lot of great comment on the videos every single day when you have a chance. So really appreciate about this one over there, Mr. X. I appreciate that. I'm not there as I play the Sharks tonight. Possible. I don't have the schedule in front of me. Arizona, Anaheim, San Jose Sharks. Yes, they play a little bit later. And Kings. We know the San Jose beat the Kings 5-4. I think yesterday. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, it is. About this one over there. Good second period. Nick, I went to Thailand and a beachfront apartment cost $5,000 for an outside a year. Very fertile, very. That's pretty much it. Jordan, a little bit more, but quel chaîne for regarder live salon. If you talk about TV, it's Sportnet in Toronto and RDS. You have no game on the YouTube channel, obviously. 139, 136, Alan said. About this. Second period going to start, everybody. Thanks for being a part of the Hockey Nation show and have a great second period. And now the battle at the neutral zone, Montreal are going to recover. They go D to D. They're going to reset. They're going to dump in the puck. But battle right there by Armia. Armia control the puck, but intercept by Toronto. They're going to reset Montreal. It's a Shannon ran the puck around the board to Murray. Lead the puck to the other side. Battle right there by Giordano. Armia put some pressure. Recover the puck. Push to Safkowski. Too far for him. The puck go to opposite side corner. Recover Pitlick. Pitlick try to get Safkowski. Toronto try to recover the puck right there. Use the puck to the board. Pressure by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go in neutral zone. Finally battle. Toronto's coming now. 1-1. Pressure by Armia. Bass on the left side. Try to attempt to pass the puck behind the net. Toronto keep controlling the puck. I believe it's Sleeve. Control the puck now. Drive the puck behind. Montreal don't pay the puck all the way behind Murray. No icing. The puck goes slowly behind Murray. New players coming for both teams. 19 minutes to go remaining on the first period. Oh, we have an icing. Well, the ref called this an icing. Pretty good. Yann Gianet, welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Thank you, RJ, for all the comments. Antoine Côté, thanks so much, Antoine. Welcome and remember about this. Don't forget to click on the likes. Thanks so much, Mr. Mark. Everybody, thanks so much for your participation tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. First on the right side of Montembeault, Toronto control, bring the puck to the line. A bit too far, more rally lose the puck. The puck go outside the zone. They go D. They go to reset, bring the puck in the zone. Finally go slightly the puck behind Shannon. Try the puck to Safkowski, bring the puck behind to Whiteman. Don't pay the puck. Another whistle. Well, a nice thing from Montreal Canadiens. They struggle a bit on the defensive zone tonight. Zenit, the Sniper Man, is in the house tonight. Welcome aboard. Puck recovered by Toronto. Attacking now the right side. Montembeault. Shoot it, puck. Montembeault make a save. Rebound and a save by Montembeault with the left leg. Great save by Montembeault. The puck down paid by Montreal Canadiens. Another icing. We're going to see who have a call right away right there. It's yes, he did. But Montembeault solid with a shot, a rebound, and stop with the left leg. Pilot lose the face-off. Shot at the blue line, I believe, on that one. Now he shot on the hash mark. Montembeault make a save with a rebound. He can see the rebound and make a save with the pad. And Montreal have another icing. Puck now on the left side of the Montembeault. Pitlick. Lose again the face-off. Recovered by Toronto. Rally through the puck. Black shot the defense by the Montreal Canadiens. Struggle with Armin Whiteman. The puck keep right now. Armia finally find a way to get a puck outside. Now turnover again. Toronto are coming back. Looking right now. The pass on the other side. Nylander looking now. Lose the puck. Recover by himself. Controlling the puck all the way back at the blue line. Look like looking. Drive the puck behind the D. They are coming back by Rally. Right the blue line. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. Rebound. Montreal recover the puck. Loud the puck. Finally the player is going to go on the bench. Hopefully. Because they are there forever. Now the Toronto attacking right now. They are coming back. Long stretch pass now. Slightly losing the puck. Montreal set up. The break out over there. Puck goes slightly back over there. Battle with now Eleanor. A little too far. Toronto recover the puck. Use the board to get out of the puck. Great play. Cycling by the Toronto Maple Leafs on neutral zone now. But still by Jake Evans. You go to regroup on defensive zone. Pass again. Long stretch pass now. Eneman to Jake Evans. Possible outside of the blue line. Finally, no. Outside, now Toronto's coming. Down the puck in the corner. Pitching right now by the Toronto Maple Leafs. First one to get there. Great play by Toronto. Recover the puck. Bring back at the blue line. The puck loud all the way back on defensive zone. Toronto chasing right now. First one to get there is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Go D reverse to Brody. Use the puck. The rim the puck to the board. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck still in the zone of Toronto. Finally, they find a way to get a puck out zone. Jake Evans right now. Push the puck on the defensive Montreal Canadiens. Arbor. Long stretch pass right now in the zone. Recovered by the Montreal. Jake Evans try to get a puck deep zone. Recover now. Drive the puck to Maison. Maison touch Jake Evans. Missed the net completely. Maybe hit Murray. The puck go outside to play. We're going to reset on the right side of Matt Murray. And that's what we at with 17 and 11 seconds to go remaining on the second period. It's still 1-0 Toronto. It's Nick Robinson scored the first goal of the night. Assisted helper of Giordano. And Matt Murray, the goaltender. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back on the show tonight. The puck went out, winning by Montreal Canadiens. Throw the puck behind Arbor. Shoot the puck. Murray make a save. And stop with the glove after that. Great shot by Arbor. Jacky, this is the first time Montreal set up something over there. We'll see how they're going to do Montreal on the second period. Great face-off winning by the Montreal Canadiens, by the way. And it was Owen Beck. Here we go. Going to reset all the way back right there. Beck is on the circle for the face-off play with Michel Stéphane and Philippe Mézard tonight. Beck again, win the face-off again. Arbor struggled a bit, figured away. Shoot the puck, missed the net completely. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Harris, the puck went out in the neutral zone, recovery on the defensive zone. Stéphane bring the puck to Mézard by the Beck, I believe, or Harris. Finally, the puck go outside the zone. The battle right now, neutral zone, battle back, checking by now by Stéphane. Great play now. Owen Beck drive the puck a little bit too far for Mézard. Battle turn around, but recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Don't pay the puck by Jordan Harris. Team ping right now, chasing by Owen Beck. Finally, Toronto going to reset. They go DDD, bring the puck all the way back on defensive zone. By the turnaround, Owen Beck try to get the puck to Owen Beck. And they have outside of the blue line after we hear the whistle for the referee. And we'll go to restart on neutral zone. And next up, whistle. 13 shot for the Toronto Maple Leafs, 9 for the Toronto, par the Montreal Canadiens. David Arthur, welcome aboard, David Arthur. Thanks to be a part of the show. Now the puck goes slightly back on the defensive Montreal. Leskinen try to get puck on the other side. Still by the Toronto. They're coming on the right side of the Montreal. Wrap up the puck. Puck protection by Toronto. Now bring it to the blue line. All the way back to Raleigh. Look at puck now. Keep controlling. Bring it puck to Ashmack. Chase by the Montreal Canadiens. Finally puck go out. No, intercept by Toronto behind the net. I think it's Nylander. Throughout the puck to the blue line right now. Toronto's coming. Mutation is coming down the right side of Montreal. Looking right now on the back door. Montreal make a save. No rebound. He was close for Montembeault, but he make a save in front of Jack Croc. Jack Croc, guys, looking great for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's in the beginning of the exhibition game. We know he scored 2 goals the last game with the Toronto Maple Leafs, but tonight I like the way he skate. I like the way he provoke. He makes some great play for the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. Look like it's a new Jack Croc with the blue shirt, blue jersey, the blue jersey for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 30 points last year in 66 games with Jack Croc with 12 goals. Toronto win the face-off right now. Coming to the right side. Bring the puck in the front of the net. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Loud the puck. Break the puck run up by Henneman. Henneman, it was a bad play, but he recovered. Jake Evans coming out. Turn around. Pass the puck behind to Henneman. Battle in front of the net. Back to Ellenan. Bring to the blue line. Go to Whiteman. Whiteman to Shenneman. Shenneman's coming down. Looking right now. Down the puck behind the net. Jason Henneman recovery. Wrap up the puck. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman set up now. Back looking right now. Whiteman at the blue line. Back to Shenneman to the blue line again. Still looking. Pass in the corner. Now pass slowly back the way back. Battle in the corner by the Heineman. And we have other players. We have 4 players battle. Heineman joined the party. There are 4 right now. And the puck go nowhere. Heineman looking right now. We have Jake Evans, by the way. The puck stuck at the blue line. Whiteman's pinch, but finally recovered by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save looking right now. And pass the puck all the way back to Montreal. They reset. They come in the neutral zone. Dumping the puck by Montreal. A little bit for Jake Evans. Got hit solidly. The puck goes slowly back out by the Toronto Maple Leafs, going to reset the breakout. New players coming. Safkowski is on the ice right now. Toronto dumping the puck by Montembeault. Chasing right now in the corner by Jordan Harris. Let the puck go slowly back behind the net. Now the puck go back by the Montreal Canadiens. Set up right now by Safkowski. Pass the puck to the right side to Pitlick. Pitlick's coming now. Pitlick missed the puck on the neutral zone. Bad play by Pitlick. Turn around by Toronto. They are coming back. They are coming now on an offensive zone. Contre the puck. Bring the puck. Turn around. Back at the D. He's coming out. Shoot the puck. Montembeault looking right now for the rebound. Finally, the puck try to get a puck side. Armia loses the puck. Puck on neutral zone. Toronto intercept the puck. They're coming to get back on the offensive zone. They're coming to the right side of Montembeault. Looking right now in front of the net. Montembeault make a save barely. The puck go outside the zone. By the Montreal Canadiens. Pitlick pass the puck to Armia. Armia looking right now to Safkowski. Safkowski on the right side of Montembeault. Murray shoot the puck. Murray make a save. First rebound. Armia looking right now the back door. Save by Murray. The puck go back in the blue line. First positive for Montreal. Honestly, tonight it was Armia. Now to Safkowski to Armia. Armia controlling back to Arbor. Arbor back to Harris, I believe. Harris looking. Pass the puck now to Pitlick to Arbor. Look, Arbor controlé par the blue line. Keep controlling the puck right now. Try to back down zone over there. The puck stuck at the blue line. Finally, puck keep in the zone. Recovery by Philip Mazar. Great play by Mazar. It's coming on the right side. Mazar play by. Great play by Philip Mazar. Big play by Philip Murray. What a play by Philip Mazar. Had two drag go around. He just showed the hands of Philip Mazar, but Matt Murray said no to Philip. But great play, a great pursuit from Montreal Canadiens. Not good enough to score a goal. And we have about 30 seconds remaining on the second period. Great play by Philip Mazar. Wow. And drink some water, Ademi. Take some out, my friend. Have a good night, David. The house tonight. Can we see Luciano? Here we go, Luciano GRAZIANO. Luciano GRAZIANO. We just saw Philip Mazar, guys, play a solid play right there. Face up on the left side of Matt Murray. Recovery par le Montreal Canadiens. The contrôler puck all the way back there. Go D. Back again. Controlling. Shoot the puck. Murray make a save. No rebound in front of the... I don't know who it was. Owen Beck, possible. Montreal almost... reach the Toronto Maple Leafs with 13 shots right now. Have a better second period. Toronto and Montreal would be interesting if they can tie the game. Face off the left side, Murray. Battle right now. Beck lose the puck possible. Finally, battle with behind the net. Mazar and Stephen. Stephen cannot control the puck. Finally, Toronto get out of the zone. They are coming in the zone. They are coming 2 versus 2 down. Puis le puck vient Montembeault. Chasing right now. Leskinen a little bit late to react about the pressure. Leskinen struggle tonight, to be honest with you. Lose his battle. Philip Mazar go help in the corner. That's how he is, Philip Mazar. Very smart players. Puck go behind the net. First recovery by Justin Barron. But Toronto still the puck. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. No rebound. Montembeault was ready for the shot over there. And that's what we got at that moment. A great shot for the blue line, but Montembeault saw the puck, hit himself, but he keep controlling the puck, and that's what we got. Don't forget, Montreal Canadiens are back on the ice tomorrow night against the Winnipeg Jets at the Bell Center. Face off at the right side of the Samuelson, of the Montembeault. Back to around at the neutral zone. Turn right back where we have a penalty for the Toronto. 2 minutes for hooking, and the Montreal Canadiens for the first time tonight are on the power play right there. Coach, I won't tie the game. I will win the game, Roger. Yeah. But before they win, they have to tie the game, no? It's Clifford. 2 minutes for hooking. Here we go. Sapkowski is on the ice for the Montreal Canadiens. We have Armia, I believe. And the puck go back in the corner. Dumping the puck by the stop at the blue line by Montreal. Bring the puck to Ashmack. Bring the puck to the left side. Toronto dumping the puck. Beck lose the face-off, by the way. The puck goes slowly behind the net of the Montembeault. Montembeault play the puck. Pass the puck to Pitlick. Pitlick's coming with full speed. Drop the puck behind to Schoenemann. Schoenemann on the power play, by the way. Losing a puck again, another bad play by Pitlick and Schoenemann. The puck go all the way back. They have the defensive zone. They need to practice the power play. Martin said, we see they don't practice the power play, but how can you play hockey if you don't practice your power play? I don't get it. Anyway, and a subject for the time. Pitlick's contre the puck now. Kick out the puck to Sikorsky. Pass the puck to the other side. Intercept by Toronto, I believe. A bad play by Sikorsky on the passing pass. This power play go nowhere. That's what the exhibition game are, right? They are not supposed. Why they don't use Barron on power play? Like, what's the point? So Schoenemann never play power play. That's some kind of decision I don't understand sometimes by Martin St. Louis. Why not to let a young kid play power play like Harris, Barron, to learn what he can do? It's not about, that's not exhibition game. It's not about. It's about to learning who they are. So why to put there? Now to bring Chris Whiteman on power play. Pass the puck to the left side. Continuing up on the Montreal Canadiens. Jake Evan. Bring the puck around the board. A little bit too far to Henneman. Bring the puck now to Henneman, honestly. Bring the puck on the board. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman's coming out. Pressure by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Turn around. And the puck go outside the zone. Chasing him out. Toronto's possible. A breakaway. Samuelson. Montembeault get out of the zone. Pass the puck directly for Toronto. Don't put the puck behind the net. The Montreal Canadiens did nothing on the power play. Honestly, they did absolutely nothing. They find them out to Chris Whiteman. 10-15 seconds to remaining on power play. They are coming into the zone. And out to the zone now. Try the puck right away back over there. Rickard Peineman shoot the puck over the Murray. Go have a whistle. And that's what we got at this moment. And we're going to restart on the right side of Murray. Yep, Steve. Coach, you're starting to sound like a Don Cherry. Yep, possible. The puck went out, winning by the Toronto Maple Leafs, trying to get the puck outside the zone. Intercept by the Montreal Canadiens by Harbour. Harbour passed the puck to the left side, recovering out by the four line. Shoot the puck, black shot by Murray. No rebound. The four line, it was Schnarr for the Montreal Canadiens, number 75. Condoda is the other one for the center, for the winger for the Montreal Canadiens. 15-15. Here we go. We're going to wait now for the puck to drop at the left side of Matt Murray. Schnauer, pretty tall guy, by the way. When he went out by the Montreal Canadiens, put about the puck bubble. Finally, Toronto lobbed the puck. And so, no, he sent the puck on the bench for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to reset on the defensive zone. Wait, went out for the next one. Face up on the left side of the Murray. Winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Go to the D. Shoot a point from the net. Oh, Murray barely stopped it. The puck on the right side of Murray. Dumpy by the Toronto. Harbour now lumping the puck on the behind the net of the Murray. First one to get there is Jack Kroc. Control the puck. Turn around. Oh, it was Kerfoot, by the way. Kerfoot behind the net. Looking went out. Chasing by Schnarr. The puck slightly go back on defensive zone. Regroup by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Long stretch pass right now. Dumping behind Montembeault. Chasing right now. Harbour is going to be the first one to get there. Use the board on the sideline. Back in front of Schnarr. The puck go outside the zone from Montreal Canadiens. Recovered by Jordan Harris. Drop the puck to Schnarr. Dumping the puck. Chasing by Gonduda. I believe. Anyway, new players coming from Montreal Canadiens. They stop right now. Toronto set up the breakout. Long stretch by notre zone. Don't put the puck all the way on the right side. Montembeault controlé par Toronto. Shoot the puck and miss the net completely. The puck go back at the blue line by Toronto. Go DDD. Set up right now. Looking right now in front of the Slavkovsky. The puck go back in the corner. Toronto tried to get some pressure on Toronto. And Montreal still by Slavkovsky. Connor control the puck after an interception. The puck go back DDD by Toronto Maple Leaf. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens with F1, but recovery by Toronto. They're going to go now on the zone. Don't put the puck a bit too far. Intercept by the Montreal Canadiens. Bad play by the breakout by the Montreal by Justin Barron or Whiteman. The puck go back on the zone by the Toronto. Recovered by Nick Robinson. Pass the puck to Morgan Riley. Don't put the puck all the way back behind Montembeault. Chasing right now on the left side of Montembeault. Recovery by Robinson. Don't put the puck in the corner. Maybe it was Nylander. Throw the puck behind the net. Toronto control the puck and chase right now by Leskinen and Arbor. Leskinen, not really a good game so far. Now, Arbor missed communication with Sarkozy. The puck controlé par Toronto. Pressure behind the net. Arbor hit solidly the player for the Toronto behind the net. Par the right there. Now, the puck controlé again by Toronto. Bring the puck to the line. Jack Rock go DDD. Set up Toronto. Back to Jack Rock. Play down as the defenseman. Shoot the puck. Hit the skate of the player for the Montreal. The puck go outside the zone. How the player going to reset on the defensive zone of Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got. We have a TV timeout. Thank you so much, Will. Dan Asham, welcome aboard. We call it Asham from Manitoba. Yep, so right, Steve on power play. It's time now for Mr. Luciano Graziano, the trompetiste. Jack I as the maker statement, leave skating free in the zone. Yes, look, it's a little bit faster for him. Non, Yann, partout dans la ligue. Sur la route. Here we go. Go Habs, go. Good evening. And a tap from Dan. That's what we got at this moment. Charge. 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 Kevin Poulin back now is the goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens. Poulin played in the East Coast Hockey League and American Hockey League last season. We know Poulin is a veteran, 31 years old. Poulin played in the draft by the New York Islanders. So Poulin is between the pipe for the rest of the game so far, with less of 9 minutes to go remaining on the second period. 15-15 shot so far. Montreal was win the face-off. Byron threw the puck behind to Stephen. It was again back a little bit too far from his out to recover by Toronto Maple Leafs for checking. Great putt on Montreal, but the puck goes slightly back to Poulin. Poulin getting a pass to Byron. Intercept the blue line. Bad play by Byron. Toronto keep controlling the puck on the defensive zone. Justin Barron tried to get a puck outside the zone. Chasing now go bad play by Leskinen. Confusing between Barron and Leskinen. Recovery. Oh, great play by Poulin. Make a stop. Play by Toronto to wrap up. Number 12 don't pay the puck on the back. Intercept by Giordano. Win the puck on the board. Finally, Mezau going to recover. He's going to go DDD. Now back to Leskinen. A long stretch pass on the right side. Recovered by Montreal Canadiens. Is it Armia? I'm not sure. The puck go behind the net. Owen Beck moves some pressure over there. And the bend turn around right there by the Toronto Maple Leafs going outside the zone. Pass the puck to the left side. Intercept by the Montreal Canadiens and go DD. It's Schoenemann. Pass the puck behind to Whiteman. Long stretch pass, neutral zone. A little bit too far for Montreal Canadiens. Recovery behind the net. Possible half-side delay for the Montreal. Finally, recovery by Toronto. They come bring down neutral zone. Keep controlling the puck. Keep controlling the neutral zone. On offensive zone. Keep controlling. Shoot the puck, man. Poulin make a save. No rebound. And we're going to set now. I forgot to start the clock. We're going to catch up. No problem with that part of this. It's happened. I'm still on the exhibition game, me too. I'm rusty. Who is the goal for the Habs? Who is goal? Kevin Poulin, Dan. If you talk about a goaltender, but Montreal have 0 goals so far. They just changed Montembeault to Kevin Poulin. 7:34 to go remaining on the second period. Here we go. The puck go outside the zone. And we're going to wait as and all right. That's what we got. No one like tonight is the leave. Look. Yann, pas ce soir. Quand on fait les parties des Canadiens, on fait pas de quiz, mon Yann. Face up on the left side of Poulin is going to be Jake Evans. But now, the winning by Evans, finally, but recovered by Toronto Maple Leafs. The puck go behind the net of Poulin. And now go try get the Nylander try control the puck. We're in the puck on the right side of Poulin. Battle right now with Schoenemann and Nylander. And then still the puck. Fire the puck! Poulin make a save with a glove, no rebound. A great puck tracking by the goaltender Kevin Poulin to make a save with a glove. This is the 18th shot for the Toronto Maple Leafs. But Nylander just, protect the puck over the Schoenemann. Gave a great pass to the blue line. And then nobody in front of the net. But Poulin did set it on that one over there. Sid, welcome aboard. Thanks so much for your predict. You need to update the Montreal goalie coach. Yeah, it's just, I cannot put this there, Jean-Christophe. It's just like what I said that. It's just a template right now. So, power play Montreal, I believe. Cross-checking. Here we go. Montreal on power play, second of the night. 2-minute cross-checking. Not a problem, G. Charge. Beck struggle a bit. Bad play by Poulin. Give the puck to Toronto Maple Leafs. Wow. Another bad play by Kevin Poulin. Draw the puck behind. Owen Beck loses the face-off again on power play. That's not, I don't know his statistically how he is right now. Anyway, Pitlick's coming into the zone. Pitlick controlling. Kick out the puck to Sikorsky. Bring it back to Pitlick. Pitlick control the puck. Pitlick all the way back in front of the net. A little bit too far for Owen Beck. And finally, Kerfoot right now is going to steal the puck or use the ball to the left side. And Toronto gets some seconds right now and dumping the puck all the way back to Poulin and draw the puck behind to Leskinen. Now it's Leskinen on power play. I don't know. That's frustrating. I don't know. I don't know. It's better to watching something else. Why they put Leskinen on power play? So someone can explain to me this. So Schoenemann was on power play. Now it's Leskinen. Pass the puck on the left side. Henneman's coming now. Control the puck in the hash mark. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. Saved by Murray. The battle right now. Just Elena try to get a puck. Finally, Toronto steal the puck and they'll dump the puck all the way back on defensive zone. The puck goes to Justin Barron. Barron right now. 30 seconds to go. No shot from one shot from Montreal. Barron pass the puck to the left side. Control the puck now by Montreal Canadiens at the Ashmack. Pressure over Toronto Maple Leafs. Puck goes back at the line. Back to Barron. Barron says about the Ashmack. Bad play right there by Eleanor. Battle for Brody. Send the puck to the left side. Montreal again did nothing right there. Barron should pass the puck. The puck so slightly to Poulin. Recovered by Barron. Lap the puck again. Another turnover by Justin Barron. The puck go behind Poulin. And they're going to be the end of this power play. And nothing happened with Montreal. Harris to Poulin. To Barron. Down the puck behind the goaltender. Resting right now by Eneman. Too far from him. And now Riley struggled with the puck all the way. And Element control the puck. The back door. Back to Harris. Harris looking for the net. Rebound. Says up by Nylander. Toronto's coming back. At 3-1, I believe, or 2-1. Now, it's a 3-1-2 versus 2. Nylander drive the puck, fire the puck, a broken stick, the puck going for the net, and recovered by the Montreal Canadiens. Shot the puck bouncing in front of Harris. The puck go behind the net of the Montreal Canadiens. Chasing went out by Harris. Rim the puck around the board. Pass the puck to the forward line for the Montreal Canadiens. A little bit too far for Schnarr. Battle right there by Condola. Now the puck go behind the net, go all around the board. The puck pinched by Arbor, bring the puck behind the net. Pressure by the Montreal Canadiens, and now we have a use the pressure back behind the net, but Toronto recovered by Kerfoot. Kerfoot jump goal with the puck, finally defended with Toronto, get out of the zone. They're on the zone. They are coming back right now. Control the puck, don't pay the puck behind the pool line. Recovered by now by Justin Barron, I believe. Pass the puck to the side, intercept by the Montreal Canadiens, and by the Toronto Maple Leafs behind the net. Sending the puck in front of the net. Pool line make a save, recovered by the Montreal. Try to get the puck outside the zone. Control the puck in the neutral zone. Tip down puck behind the net of the Murray ran the puck to Kerfoot. Kerfoot controlling by pass the puck to the right side. Toronto's coming into the zone at the red line, at the blue line, under the zone. Entry in zone right now by Toronto. Turn around. Great pass checking by the Montreal Canadiens. Keep the puck outside the zone. Finally by Toronto going to reset on defensive zone. 3:30 to go remaining on the second period. The puck turn around by the Toronto. I think it's Robinson. Pass the puck into the zone. Tip the puck right there. Bring the puck behind pool line. The chasing right now by Schoenemann, I believe. Schoenemann ran the puck around the board. Pressure by Toronto Maple Leafs. Finally Montreal get out of the zone. And the zone. And now controlled by Owen Beck. Lose the puck in the zone. Reset by the Montreal Canadiens is Mézard. We have a face-off. We're going to reset on the zone after the Montreal create offside at the blue line. Sam Roger, no one care about it. Here we go. 3:17 to go remaining on the second period. Columbus 2-1 after 40 minutes. Washington 2-0 over the Flyers. 2-2. Chicago, Detroit. Chicago on the power play. We have Edmonton versus Calgary, a little bit later. Arizona, Anaheim, Colorado, Vegas. (16-19) the shot. We have eight shots by Montreal during the second period and 9 by the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's what we at. And the percentage of face-off guys tonight, Montreal is only at 39 versus 61 for the Toronto. And that's what we got. The number they hit, 29 Montreal, 28 for Toronto. And then we have 8 block shot Montreal, 5 Toronto. And the power play, both teams are 0-2. 4-minute minute penalty for both teams. That's what we got for all the stat for team. The only goal of the night, Nicolas Robinson scored at 6:53 first period. Giordano and Murray got an assist. Montreal has no chance to making the playoff. Just bring up all your prospects, see what they got in the NHL, not like where the competition is nowhere near Nenneberg caliber. One, Dubas get the X, then you will care. We are going to lose. Samson, welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show. Here we go. The puck back again in the neutral zone. Drop the puck by the linesman. Want to reset. Murray pass the puck the board. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leafs. Get the puck outside the zone a bit too far. Intercept by Schoenemann. Great bad play. Oh, Schoenemann was lucky after that. Bad play by Schoenemann. Tried to go use the board. Still by Riley. But you have outside of the blue line. They are really lucky about this one over there. For the Montreal Canadiens. Schoenemann did not play well on this one. Here we go. We're going to reset a little bit over 3 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Puck right now winning by Toronto. Don't play puck behind Poulin. Reset by Whiteman. No chance to recover puck. Battle behind the net. Pit Lake tried to get a puck. Of course, Schoenemann, Whiteman. Then we have helping by Armia, I believe. And now Armia losing the battle with Whiteman. We have 4 players in the corner. The puck struggle right now. Stuck between skate. Finally, they get out the opposite side. Schoenemann try to get a puck. Savkeski now try to get a puck, look control le puck, bring le puck behind the net, and going to reset by Chris Whiteman. Long stretch by neutral zone. Intercept by Chuck Rock. Set up now, regroup together. Toronto dumping the puck behind again. Kevin Poulin. The transition is pretty good. Poulin drive the puck right there by Whiteman. Whiteman looking to the left side, to the right side. Long stretch pass went out to Pitlick. Pitlick went out, recover the puck to Sheneman. Sheneman dumping the puck over to Murray. And the puck go out of the play. We're going to reset on neutral zone. That's what we got right now. And really not too much action. Andy Koivula is in the house tonight. Thanks for being with us tonight, Mr. Andy. Yeah, absolutely. Look for everybody. First off, winning by Toronto. They're going chasing one up by Enement. Turn around right there. By the Toronto, they're slowly back behind the goaltender. Recovery by Brody. Brody looking right now. Set up the breakout pass to the D. Recovery to back to Brody. Brody looking right now. Long stretch pass, neutral zone. Tip behind the Kevin Poulin. Poulin play puck, ran the puck around the board. Another gave away Poulin to the Toronto Maple Leaf. Reset by Brody. Turn around right there. Pass the puck to Nylander. Nylander looking right now. Turn around direction from the Element. Nylander control the puck right now. Go behind the net. Nylander keep controlling. Nylander control. Pass the puck a little bit too far for Robinson, but chasing right now for the Montreal Canadiens. No chance. The puck stuck on the board. We have 4 players right now. Jake Evans. We have a whistle. Possible 2-minute holding from Montreal Canadiens, I believe. And we're going to have a power play Toronto Maple Leaf. Haber, Jack I. 2 minutes for holding. There we go. Third time of the night, the Toronto Maple Leaf used the power play. Jack I could not follow Nylander, and he hold the arm of the Nylander. Jack I go to penalty box for 2 minutes. Power play Toronto Maple Leaf. We'll see who he's going to use. Oh, they use Jack Rock as a center, face to Mitchell Stephen. Stephen with 13 look like Max Domi. Anyhow, recovery by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Now, the strength between Toronto and Montreal. Shelton keep use Giordano. He's regular power play quarterback. Montreal will use Leskinen. Anyhow, the puck going out by Toronto Maple Leaf control the puck at the goal line, brings the Ashmack back to Giordano. Giordano came back now to Jack Rock, looking now on the left side, a little bit too far from Toronto Maple Leaf, battle behind the corner, and finally Mitchell, Stephen dumping the puck, new plus coming for both teams. The puck stopped by the linesman, but the ball back to Giordano. Less of 90 seconds to go remaining. Now Toronto's coming into the zone, an offensive zone, keep control the puck, run the puck around the board, all the back to the blue line, back now to the D, back to Giordano, back again to defenseman, to the front net, shoot the puck et le but, et tic-tac-toe. And the Toronto take the lead 2-0. Here we go. That's the trend between Montreal and the Toronto Maple Leaf. Power play goal. Arbor, Jack I on the penalty box, and the Toronto Maple Leaf take the lead. Wow. What a play. Sheneman, Schnarr. Here we go. Great play by the Toronto Maple Leaf. It's Dennis Malgin scored his second goal of the exhibition game at Toronto, take the lead 2-0. The puck go behind Poulin right now. Controlling right there, but I tried to follow the game right now, so. It's going to be the end of the second period, by the way. Chasing up by Montreal Canadiens. A goal at the end of the period is going to not very good for the Montreal Canadiens. Now the puck to Owen Beck. And for the net, shoot the puck. By no chance, we have the end of the second period. After 40 minutes. After 40 minutes at the Scotia Bank in Toronto. The score is 2-0. Dennis Malkin scored at 19:15. Kerfoot and Steve have an assist on that one. The 20 shot versus 16 are the right now. The shot at this one over there. I'm coming with put the puck, put the goal right there. I just need help on that one over there. I lost the number. There we go. Got back. Sanson, where is Carey Price? Are not doing nothing. Matrix, Israel. Yeah, that's right. The Ab struggle, honestly, tonight against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Carey Price, yeah, he's right now maybe at the night market. Who knows what he could be. Try to update everything. We're going to add 2 right here. Going to add right here. William, I want to thank again this year as for another high draft pick. They should be very little pressure on this team management. I don't think so. Honestly, William, I can understand your point of view. If you talk with the management, they don't want to tank, or the team does not want to tank, William. That's not what they're thinking. But I can understand. They're not going to tank. They would try to play the best they can. It's just like they are not good enough to carry on that team all the way up. So they would be at the bottom, honestly. But I don't see them like a tank for me as a team like Chicago. So Chicago gave everybody, right? That's tanking. Arizona gave everybody. So Montreal have too much veterans to tanking. They tank. If they was tanking, they will give away Gallagher, Hoffman, Drouin, Anderson, the goaltender Allen. Their action don't show to me they want to tank. Honestly, the team is not strong enough on the defenseman. But I don't see it that way. It's just they are not good enough. That's pretty much what I can say to you. So that's what we are. That's what I'm thinking. Look, the at home. Our salary cap would be going up a quit for the next few years. Yes, Andy. 1 million next year, Andy. Following by 2 big bonds or $3 million. So think about this, Andy. That and year number 3 from today. So season number 23, 24, 25, 25, 26, it should be about $92 million. Still making the roster, Coach Marco. No. Right now, like I said, if he was not play well, you drop him in OHL. He was play well, you keep him. Obviously, he struggled a bit tonight for the Montreal Canadiens, like the team all the way. That's what I got right now. I was checking something else. 29 hit and 30 per Montreal. Well, I think it's an expression for true coach, but the measure FN are the managed experience like Otto has to. Yeah, I agree with you, William. I was not make you. I was just give you the perspective of what I was thinking. Perfect time to resign McDavid and Dressadour and the yep. You was talking about how to rebuild without creating losing culture. To me, that's me no thank you. Yeah, I agree with you. That's the way you can express better at me. So that's what I can see that. Action as to who leave get made a trade at deadline time depending on the record. Yep, so right there. Another coach outfit for you. Should we send back down to stay? Right now, I would keep him a couple more games with the Montreal Canadiens. Then I'm going to reevaluate him because if you look about this tonight, I don't think so. You keep anybody in that team and with Montreal. So Beck, Hanneman, Savkovsky, struggled tonight. Aber, struggled tonight. Only Arias for me He looking good right now tonight for all the prospect I have. Philip Mazar, pretty good. Like one couple of shifts. I will say to you, he's maybe the best prospect player on the ice tonight is Mazar. On the defenseman is Harris again. He show exactly why he playing in it. He's going to play in NHL. But Arbor, not really for me tonight. That's the reason I would say he should be a Laval. Beck, like I said, would be interested in watching him. Of course, he should be back in OHL. I was just mentioned. If he was deserved to stay, could we keep him? That was the question. I should be taking Shane right about this. No, Sanson Nixiski is still skating right now. Josh Anderson back on the ice. That's a great news for the Montreal Canadiens. And then Ziski skate with Bowway. And they are very close to come back in the lineup or play a game. Your second should out the rebuild without creating losing. Oh yeah, I got this one. I said Benny Martin should have a veteran assistant coach behind the bench to assist Espana on power play. I don't think so in our top. Disagree with you about this one over there. Because what the veteran will do more in our top. It's not the power play. It's not the coach. It's about the players. We don't have a quarterback on the power play. So until we don't have a quarterback, not going to work. It will not helping at all. Kirk Muller, everybody says, "Oh, Kirk Muller was great. He's going to be great. Bring him back." I don't see a lot. Until you don't have a defenseman like Chris the Tank, Quinn Hughes, the puck movement puck, the puck movement. If you don't have those kind of players, defensemen, whatever you put the Scotty Bowman and Charles out of power play, it will not work. It's just you don't have the personnel of the defenseman over there. I disagree with you. Better to go with the young players right now, the young coach they have. They have chemistry. They have almost the same age. They talk the same way. They fit together. But again, bring Rick Barnes behind the bench. What Big Barnes he will do? He will send Leskinen anyway. We don't have no better. We don't have no quarterback. So for me, I don't believe a veteran coach will be helping a lot. Then keep things interesting. I agree with you and our tap. Completely disagree with that part over there. They haven't ever started practicing power play yet. Yeah, because they focus on other things right now. That's what's happening. They're really focusing on the concept of the game. Where I believe that's the right thing about this. But at some point, they should practice the power play a little bit more. But we're not there yet. It's game number 2. It's just for me, when they send Schoenemann and Leskinen, that's my only problem I have. Why they send them? What's the reason behind this? Now, is it Justin Barron who was just out of the ice? I don't know. But I think if you want to practice, focus on Harris, and Byron tonight. And Whiteman. That's the only 3 power play you can get all year long. You're not going to build a power play with Schoenemann and Leskinen. So for me, it's really questionable. Unfortunately, after the game, nobody would ask that question to Martin Saint-Louis. That's the only problem I would say to all the reporters in Montreal. They don't ask a hard question. Hey, Martin, why did you use Leskinen on power play? Why, Martin, did you use Schoenemann on power play? That would be my first question to him. Not against him. I want to know why. I want to know why the fans need to know. Why do you use them? But we don't practice yet. But why do you use the personnel of those players on the ice? I mean, like, say, if you go that way, why not to put Schnarr on the power play with Condotta on the power play? What's the point? So, yes, Sanson for tomorrow. They play tomorrow. clear persist, nothing right now. All those guys would be gone anyway. Yeah, it's the team tonight would be in Laval. It's all about chemistry. Fernando, welcome back. And our Simpson had a good point on the Snow Pro broadcast. Why put Sarkowski on the left point? How can he have an impact from there? Marco. Yep, that's another point right there. Great point about this one, Marco. I always said the coach never lose a game. The player lose the game, Eric. With Pesada still in Montreal. They like him. Pesada is a unit player. He did not play the first game. He did not play well, Allen. Now, you know, they don't have a kind of player like him. The energy guy, push hard, forechecker, everything like that. So, the easy answer to you, honestly, they should send him down. Because it's easy to put a guy like him down, right? It's only 750. Maybe a team would pick him up, whatever it is. But they don't have a lot of chance. Now, Monen could be at the long-term injury reserve and bring down Sarkowski down, and then Pesada stay up. His job is going to be really the next couple of days, see what he look like. I wonder if he will start the season. If you talk about Emil and Eman, the problem with him, he's going to returning on the Sweden Hockey League over there about this. Cannot judge too much on this preseason game. They are just for practice, try a different thing. Yeah, Steve, I agree with you about this. You have two things right now, Steve. The veterans just try to come back in the game, right? That's the first thing. But the only thing you can judge is to what it look like, the rookies, the prospect. That's really what you have to look about this team. But the veteran players, don't worry until next week. Really, next week, you're going to figure out what's happening with them. Coach, I heard Jack I is 27 point word and scramble. That's a good one, William. Don't forget to click on the likes. And Majo, do you think it would be good idea to put Mézard and Sarkozy on one line? Possible. That's, you know what I mean? Like, they play together. Jordan, yeah. You know what? If I was, earlier Marco said change the line, I would just put me Sarkozy, Mézard, and Owen back together. Let's try all three together. You know what I mean? I wonder if anyone would play. Yeah, I answered this one over there. One thing about if they flew to Toronto this afternoon, player never leave good leg on the travel day. Yeah, that's a new rule. That's a new way, Marco. They travel now all the time this afternoon. But again, usually did the same thing and they beat Montreal 2-1. So, still have faith in Carter Hart. He's still hurt right now. Would be interesting to follow him. I know he will lose a lot the game, but I'm still pumped to watch them play, not watch them develop. Exactly, Adam. I agree with you. It's Austin Matthews myself going to be spectacular as last year. So going to be what was not play around with the line. Why not? I agree with you about this, Marco. Now, honestly, I said Toronto Center would make it the playoffs. Just don't tell anybody. I said that. The Red Wings ont dû changer la police d'écriture du chandail ou c'est juste pour la pré-saison? Je comprends pas, mon Yann. Cody Caulfield, 2023. Alizio, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. Alizio. We're going to reset the third period. We're going to start this about 5 minutes. Montembeault stopped 14 of the 15 shots he faced tonight for the 31-minute play for the Montreal Canadiens. Make a couple of good saves. Unfortunately, the first goal, he should not be in. Really not cover his pose. But after that, it was OK for the Montreal Canadiens. You know, dans le chandail, la police d'écriture est différente que l'an passé depuis 2 jours. Ah, je ne sais pas, Yann. Je n'ai pas regardé l'équipe encore. Après, elle était au Junior B, long time ago. Elle a changé. Don't tell anyone my single fan plan. Caden Primo, Steve. Stu, welcome in the house. Welcome aboard. Tout le monde. Et ça, le nouveau chandail, Yann. Yep. Why are they not killing this farm team? We need to see Sarkozy and Caulfield side by side, Jordan said. As we look again. What do you think? The warm-up jersey, Marco? It was all right. Run with Kane. What is saying we contract 3 years run? Resting for the real games too.
Let's get ready to rumble!
The third period is going to start. New contender for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Cal Green is in the house. And for the Montreal, still Kevin play. All right, Marco. What do you think of Sean Farrell, coach? Really good players, Jean. Play with Harvard University, 5'8". Great player, great smart vision, great hands, can score. Would be interesting. We're going to get him around the team, but his offensive side is pretty good. We know he did a lot of points with the USHL 2 years ago. Did pretty good overall with the Harvard University return over there this year. Somewhere we're going to follow. If you watch my video every single day, I talk a lot about prospect at least 1 or 2 times per week. So at least one time, yesterday I talked about the 5 prospect and European. Frédéric Tichot, the goaltender of the prospect Montreal Canadiens, went his first game professional on the Sweden Hockey League yesterday, 2 days ago. When stopped 27 or 28 shot he faced for his first W and SHL. Here we go. The third pair is up right now. Pit League battle for the puck behind the net of the goaltender Toronto. Finally, Toronto tried to get a puck outside zone. Long stretch pass. And no ice in the puck go behind to Poulin. Reset by the Montreal Canadiens behind the net. I think it's Schoenemann. Set up now, looking for the left side and the right side. Pass up on the right, the neutral zone. Ricardo Bonzois shoot the puck, and the goaltender make a save. And the shot for Stavkovsky from the Montreal Canadiens. That's gave him 4 shots tonight. Patrick, coach, what do you think of Stavkovsky superstar or not? I don't think so. He's going to be a superstar. It's too early to qualify him, what he's going to become. The time we tell us, honestly, it's just a player adaptation for him. I think Toronto is going to be fun around Jack Arsenault in the bench because Emerson cannot see. The puck winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Schoenemann looking now. Pass up on the left side. Shoot the puck. And miss the net. Recovered by the Montreal Canadiens in the corner. It's Hanneman. Hanneman is on the ice right now. Pass the puck to the blue line. Now, should the puck should have been black shot in front of the net by Giordano. The puck go behind him. And Toronto is going to set up right now by Brody. Brody looking now. Don't put the puck in neutral zone. The puck goes slightly back to the Montreal Canadiens. They're going to reset that. Don't put the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Turn up by Jordan Harris. Harris with Arbor. Harris getting with the puck. Controlling by long stretch by neutral zone. Tip on the Montreal Canadiens. Pass to Jake Evans. Shoot by in front of the net. Well, great play by Montreal. It was Henneman and Jake Evans. Good save by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Henneman shows some highs, some flashing right there. And Montreal right now have good opportunity at the beginning of the third period after a turnover. Great pass by Jordan Harris to Jake Evans. Evans to Henneman and tip the puck. And then finally saved by the goaltender, number 50 of Toronto Maple Leafs. Not the one, I agree. Randy, the puck go behind the net. By the Montreal Canadiens. Reset now. Drive the puck behind to Justin Barron. Barron at the goal line. Show the puck in front of the net. Jack Rock intercept. Jack Rock recovery puck. Try to get the around in front of Messal. Go back behind the net. The set up by Toronto. Long stretch by the zone. Drop the puck right away back with there. That Toronto's coming. 2 versus 2 on the right side of Poulin. The puck go back at the blue line. Looking right now. Shoot the puck beside the net of Poulin. Recovery by Toronto. Maple Leafs bring the puck pressure on the other side. Let's get in first one to get there. No chance. Toronto recover the puck in the corner. Now Toronto keep controlling the puck all the way back at the blue line. Keep controlling now. Shoot the puck on the corner. Reset in front of Let's get in. No chance. Shoot the puck. Miss the net by Toronto. Riley tried to get the puck right away back behind the goaltender Poulin. Now controlling by Toronto. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the Montreal Canadiens. Lob the puck outside the zone. Finally, it's going to be a recovery by I don't know, he was Owen Beck, I believe. Anyway, Robinson recovery puck on the offensive zone. Robinson change the direction. Cut back. Brings the puck to Jordan. He'll go DD. The puck go outside the play. Going to have a whistle. Going to restart on the possible neutral zone or defensive zone Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we at this moment. Alan Vaillancourt having an amazing, great night, buddy. Does anyone have the streaming set to watch the game? Thanks, Andrew. No, Andrew, I apologize. We don't have anything. During those exhibition game, Andrew, no site on YouTube present the game I look like. So the only way I have to watch is on the TV, unfortunately, for what we know. If someone have it, please let him to Andrew this. Toronto turn around, they're coming back. At most 3 versus 2 coming in the zone. Now they are an entry zone. Don't put the puck behind the net. The puck slowly recovered by Montreal Canadiens. Great play by Montreal. They go outside the zone. Reserve now by the 4 line for the Montreal Canadiens, I believe, was Conduda. Toronto don't put the puck behind Poulin. They're going to reset a little bit. 17 minutes to go remaining on the third period. The puck go behind the net to Whiteman, waiting for new players coming. Whiteman drop the puck behind to Shanneman. Shanneman set out the puck, looking out to the left, to the right. Shanneman to Whiteman. Whiteman to the neutral zone. Long stretch pass, neutral zone. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leafs, but still by Armia. Armia pass the puck to Pitlick. Pitlick try to get the puck around, losing the puck. Toronto's coming back, but still the puck by Harris. Harris go DDD. Long stretch pass went out to Pitlick, to Armia. Armia to Sarkozy. Back to Pitlick. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leafs. Going to get out of the zone. Finally, in the neutral zone, they are coming back. 3 versus 2 kick out the puck. Toronto's coming in for the net. Pushing for Poulin, make a save. Rebound for the net. Losing the puck. Toronto tried to recover the puck. They did it. Bring to the blue line now. Go DDD. Kerfoot, bring the puck to the other side. Back to Kerfoot. Kerfoot's coming down. Looking right now. Shoot the puck. Poulin, make a save. Puck rebound over the net. And then recover by Toronto again. Toronto attacking right now. Great play by Brody. Brody keep the puck at the blue line. Looking back now in the corner. Don't put the puck behind the net. Poulin recovered by the Montreal Canadiens. It's Pitlick. Pitlick bring the puck to Armia. Bad play by Pitlick. Finally, Toronto is going to reset. Brody bring the puck right now. Outside of the blue line. Going to whistle. Great by the Toronto Maple Leafs with a little bit less of 16 minutes to go remaining on the third period. That's what we got at that moment. We're a TV timeout, by the way. Amen. 4 shot tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. 3 body check. Face off winning par la Toronto Maple Leafs. Economy on notre end zone. Pass the puck under the side behind the net. Chased by Jake Evans and Leskinen. Evans throwing the puck. Intercept by Toronto. Shoot the puck. Barely touched by Poulin. The puck go on the board. Beck could not keep the puck in the zone. Finally, Toronto get out, Montreal get out of the zone. Back to Ellenen. Ellenen into the zone. Drive the puck to Jake Kevin at the blue line. Pass the puck to the left side. And then to the puck. Great save by the goaltender. Emil Henneman show a lot of great things tonight for me. Honestly, I think he's looking good. The puck run out by Toronto Maple Leaf, go outside the zone. Dumping the puck behind the Poulin. Touch the bench of the Montreal Canadiens. And go to reset. Thanks so much. A new subscriber, Jeff B is in the house tonight. Thank you for all the new subscribers we got tonight. Thanks so much, everybody. John Bibo. Face off winning by Montreal. DDD set up on the 3 zone. Drive ball behind a bit by Owen Beck, no far. The puck turn around right there. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens is Philippe Mazar. Drive the puck to Owen Beck. Back to Philippe Mazar. So Stephen tried to get the puck. No chance to get out of the zone. Back checking by Owen Beck and Mazar. Great play by both young kids to back checking. The puck turn around right there. By the Montreal Canadiens, get out his up and Mazar, too far for Stephen. The puck goes slightly back behind the defenseman of Toronto. They go DDD. Jordan with the puck, I believe. Pass the puck to the neutral zone. Control the puck by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They are coming now on the neutral zone. Entry zone now. He's looking for the puck. Pulling back a save with the blocker. No chance for the Toronto Maple Leafs. No rebound. Goes that whistle on the left side of Kevin Poulin. This is the 22nd shot of the Toronto Maple Leafs on the goaltender Montembeault and Poulin tonight. The Toronto still lead at 2-0. 1 goal on the power play, 1-3 for the Toronto. It's Holmberg for the center for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 14:46 to go remaining with the face-up on the left side of the Kevin Poulin, the goaltender of the Montreal Canadiens. It's going to be Nylander. Puck went up by Toronto. Shoot the puck, missed the net barely. The puck recovered in the corner. We have 2 people looking, 2 players trying to get the puck. Finally, stop at the curve foot at the blue line. Skating in front of Schnorr. Curve foot. Pass the puck in the front of the net. Shoot the puck. Go. Maybe barely touch the post, I think, on the backhand for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The puck go behind the net. Schoenemann recover the puck. Try to pass to Whiteman. No chance. Toronto lab the puck. Montreal. Intercept by Toronto. William Nylander at the goal line. Control the puck by one hand, bring the puck to the blue line. Now, intercept by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go outside the zone. Toronto is going to regroup, set up their breakout. Long stretch pass the puck, losing the puck by Toronto. Recovery by Chris Whiteman, go behind Kevin Poulin. Now going to have new players coming. No, for the Montreal Canadiens, possible. And we're going to right now waiting behind the goaltender Kevin Poulin. Less than 14 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Now, Whiteman looking left and right. Whiteman passes Schoenemann. Schoenemann changes direction, turn around, come back again. Toronto use a 1-2-2 really good on the neutral zone. No chance. Schoenemann have to retrieve all the way back in front of Kevin Poulin. New plus coming. Now, Schoenemann pass up on the left side. Back to it was Pitlick, I believe. Pitlick loses the puck. Still by Armia. Armia to Pitlick. Pitlick in front of the net. No chance for Sapkowski. Recovery by Toronto Maple Leafs. Use the board. Armia applies some pressure. No chance. And Toronto is going to dump the puck behind Kevin Poulin. Recovery by now by Jordan Harris. Pressure by the Toronto Melee. Go DDD. Reset by Arbor. Arbor set up now. Looking puck right there. Pass the puck. Second Armia. Armia to Pitlick. Pitlick's coming now. Looking at the back door. Harris to the puck. Great save. Armia with the rebound. To the other side. Montreal. Possible right there. 1-1 Toronto. Great opportunity for the Montreal Canadiens. But great play by Gal Green. Great play between Pitlick and Jordan Harris. Applies some pressure on the offensive zone. Now Armia looking now. Long stretch pass to the left side. The puck go out of the play. We're going to have a rebound, an offside, a neutral zone at the middle of the ice. But Cal Green make a big save in front of Jordan Harris. Maybe the best opposite for the Montreal Canadiens on this one. Let's go leave Luciano. Au moins un but, Anthony. Yeah? Good save, yep. Oh, here we go. Luciano Graziano with his trumpet. That's it. That's all. Here we go, Luciano. I will present this game for Montembo. Honestly, Ron, this is almost set up already. Allen and Montembo run. And then you're going to slightly go back Primo de Laval. So not much about this. Yep. The trumpetist Luciano Graziano is right now sit in the section 26. And he's about at the bottom of the ice right now. And he asked the people to screaming one day as he turned around. He wear the jersey number 00. And you can see his name, Graziano, is on the back of the jersey of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yes, the Montreal released the goaltender Riley Mercer and our tap the goaltender. Not going to have any contract. Morningwood, how do you line up? Look, just turning in. A lot of rookie, honestly, Morning. Not many veterans. Stavkovsky is there, Mazar, Beck, Harris, Arbor, Henneman, all there for the Montreal Canadiens. Toronto attacking right now on the left, right side of the pool and go back Didi. Now Toronto keep controlling the puck, pass the puck to the left side. Don't be in the puck in the corner, chasing the puck behind the net. Too far for Harris. Wrap up in front of the net. Poulin make a little bit barely safe, but Toronto keep the puck deep in the zone. The puck try to get the puck outside of the zone. Jason Lennon back to Arbor. Don't pay the puck. Now Montreal's coming the right side. Shoot the puck. Barely missed the net. Maybe touch. Jake Evan recover the puck. Ran the puck all the way back behind the net. All the way back to the blue line. Montreal attacking right now. To Arbor. Fire the puck. Missed the net completely. Rebound. No chance for Montreal. Puck go back in the corner. Chase him now. Helen and bring the puck to Henneman. Henneman contra the puck. Bring the puck. Great play by Henneman. Going about to Jordan Harris. Harris now looking backwards. Harris looking back again in the blue line. Shoot the puck. Miss the net barely. Stop by the defenseman. Toronto going to get out of the zone. Great opportunity for Montreal, but not good enough to touch the puck. The net. Now the Toronto going to regroup on defensive zone. Less than 12 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Kerfoot's coming in the zone. And the zone. Kerfoot keep controlling at the right side of Arbor. Control shoot the puck in the corner. Justin Barron's on the ice. I apologize. The puck go back Toronto in the blue line. To him the puck back in the zone. A deep zone. Leskinen cannot do anything about this one. Protection by Toronto. Great play, but lose the puck outside zone. They're going to recover by Kerfoot on defense. Lose the puck by Mazar. Mazar looking. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Kerfoot. The puck turn on by Toronto Maple Leaf. Back to Justin Barron. Lead the puck in the middle of the ice. Recover by Toronto Maple Leaf. DG Brody. Pass the puck to the left side to Kerfoot. Kerfoot where he went out. To pass the puck back to Brody. Toronto don't put the puck deep zone behind Poulin. Chasing the puck right away on the right side of Poulin. Barron put some pressure right there. Losing the puck, but finally Leskinen recover the puck. Leskinen use the board. Now another turnover by the Montreal Canadiens. Now we have Mitchell Steven playing puck by Justin Barron. And now we're looking right now. Barron looking right away back over there. The player of Montreal are stuck right away. They should coming back down. Double swing. They called it. Here we go. Someone understand me. Double swing by the Montreal Canadiens. Pass to Leskinen on the right side. Now Leskinen down put the puck behind the goaltender. Toronto pressure upon Montreal Canadiens. Use the board by the goaltender. All the way back at the blue line. The puck deep by William Nylander. Bring the puck to the right side. On the trend zone. On an offensive zone by the Toronto Maple. Bring the puck to the blue line. Looking right now. Backwards. Back to Riley. Riley back to again to the D. Looking on the left side. Fire puck. Poulin make a save. The puck go behind the net. Recovered by Whiteman. No chance for that battle right now by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Bring in front of the net. Turn around by the Montreal Canadiens. Going to set up the breakout. Long stretch pass. A little bit too far for Whiteman. Chase it right away. Over there behind the net. The Toronto Maple Leaf going to reverse the pressure for checking by the Montreal Canadiens. No chance. Stop at the blue line. Don't pay the puck on the left side of the goaltender. Kyle Green. Recovery right now by the Montreal Canadiens. Lob the puck to the side. Stavkovsky recover the puck. Battle for the puck. Back to Schnarr. Schnarr right now at the blue line. Schnarr bring the puck to the blue line. Now he controlling by the Montreal. Fire puck. Black shot by the defensive of the Toronto Maple Leaf. Finally, the puck go outside the zone. All the way back on defensive by the Montreal Canadiens. Set up by Schoenemann. Don't pay the puck Montreal Canadiens. Behind the goaltender of the Toronto Maple Leaf. They go D. They're going to reset. Less than 10 minutes to go. Middle of the third period. Between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens, still 2-0 Toronto. Robinson and Malgin score for the goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. One of them on power play. Schoenemann pass the puck all the way back on left side. Pitlick's coming now. Use the board for himself. Try the puck to Armia behind the goaltender. Armia lead the puck to the side. Pressure by Arbor at the blind. Savkowski should have parked, black shot by Toronto Maple Leaf. Now Toronto's coming almost at 2-1. Looking in front of the net. And Poulin make a save, rebound. Controlling right now. Poulin again. Now the puck by Army at right park the corner. Chestovski can recover. Back to the defenseman. Toronto Maple Leaf. Jordan Hugo DDD. Keep the puck in the zone. And now turn around by the Montreal Canadiens. Finally, they are tired. They're going to change the players right away. Back at recovery right now by the Toronto Maple Leaf. They go DDD on defensive zone. Less of 9 minutes to go remaining on the third period. The puck go back to the left side. Robinson, long stretch back to the side. At the left side, Poulin. Poulin make a save. No, miss the puck completely. The puck go back. Jake Evan on the right side. Evan, long stretch pass all the way behind the defense, behind Henneman, recovery for himself. Henneman push the puck for himself in the corner, recovery by the Toronto Maple. Kerfoot is at the party with Element. Jake Evans still the puck, bring the puck to the line. Back now by Justin Barron. Back to Evans. Evans looking now. Evans looking again. And there, Barron shoot the puck. Miss the net or maybe stopped by the goaltender. Recovery by the Toronto Maple Leaf. But great pressure. Heineman still the puck. Back to Elonen to Jake Evans. Finally, the puck go back to Kerfoot. Kerfoot try to get the puck outside the zone. Holding the puck all the way back. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens. Possible turnaround by the Montreal. Finally, Toronto tried to find the way to get out of the zone. They did it. And they're going to dump the puck behind the Poulin with about less of 8 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Leskinen looking right now. Leskinen keep controlling the puck. Leskinen scanning with the puck. Looking to the left, to the right. Pass the puck to the right side. Mazar's coming. Great play by Mazar. Use his body, but Brody stopped him. We have outside the blue line. We're going to reset at the neutral zone. Great opportunity for le Montreal Canadien. Le parc est un little bit more. Bonne nuit, mon Yann. On va se reparler demain, mon homme. Bonsoir, Yann. 24-26 de shot. Avantage de Toronto Maple Leaf. It will happen, look, they stretch a little bit longer because the Laval Rocket camp is just starting now this weekend. You're going to see a couple of players going to be returning, like Conduda, Schnarr. So those kind of players will be out. Like Parker Jones should be out very soon. Dubé is another one. So you're going to get a couple, maybe, I don't know, tonight after the game, maybe not more tomorrow. You're going to see those kind of news from the Montreal Canadiens. Look, I will not be surprised. We remember everybody go back tomorrow. Montreal play again with Big Jet at home. South has not make a one good play worth talking about him since training camp start. You know, it's normal. Eric is a young player, so it just have to wait to learning and to get better. So for me, you know, and again, Sapkowski guy is not a McKinnon, is not a McDavid, is not that kind of prototype. Lafleur took him 3 years before he became a Lafleur. McKinnon, it took him, after he got his first year, 63 points, McKinnon, he did not do too much for the next 3 years. So everybody is different. Everybody take time, and we have to wait at least 2 or 3 years before we judge Sapkowski. So that's really important about this. We just mentioned Team Canada players on the ice. Wow, that's pretty nice. Everybody in the building, standing ovation for Team Canada 1972. Wow, pretty nice. Ten player is there right now for the Team Canada. 10 player of them, Cournoyer, Lapointe, Dryden. Pretty neat. We have another face-off. 7:31 to go remaining on the third period. It's like Danny said, if we keep Shane Wright, Montreal will be better. It's like if Toronto don't take John Tavares, maybe they will make the first win or first series in the last 6 years. But that's another subject for another time, mon Danny. The puck went out to the board, recovery by the Toronto Maple Leafs, control the puck behind the goaltender of Chris Whiteman. You recover the puck right now. Use the puck pressure by the Toronto Maple Leafs to the board. Win the battle of the puck. Recovery to the D. Trap the puck behind. Jumping the puck behind the goaltender. Kevin Poulin. Whiteman got some pressure. Got hit suddenly. Whiteman loses his edge. A foul. The Toronto's coming to the left side of Poulin. Shoot the puck. Poulin makes a rebound. Another save by Poulin. No chance. Poulin that solid on this one over there. Poulin make a save back-to-back. And great opportunity for the Toronto Maple Leafs on this moment after a turnover by the Montreal Canadiens on the defensive zone. Yeah, Eric, about nothing wrong about this one. Very disappointed after him, man. Matrix is only like one. He played only 5 period Matrix, so. If you think about guys, Sakoski, Shane Wright, Logan Cooley, Simon Nemec, and then you have the kid for Flowers. All of them did not score no goals since the beginning of the play of the exhibition game. Shane Wright, Sakoski, Nemec, no one of them scored a goal, and Logan Cooley. High stick for Toronto, power play for the Montreal Canadiens. Alan Barnes, welcome back in the house. Yep, run. Nathan Gaucher, the puck drop back behind it, go DDD. Now Montreal's coming and lose the puck at the blue line. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender. The puck will be by Toronto Maple Leafs. Pinch the puck right there. Pitlick put some pressure right there behind the net. And then we'll recover by Pitlick. Pitlick will recover to the blue line. Back right now, back to Pitlick. Pitlick set up right now. Keep the puck at the goal line. Behind the goaltender. Bring the puck in front of the net. Toronto recover the puck. Still by the Montreal Canadiens. Pitlick control the puck on the front net. Pass the puck behind. Back to Pitlick. Pitlick right now. Try to get in the neutral zone. Back to Leskinen. Leskinen look like he's a power play guy. Back to Leskinen. Leskinen is looking now. Back to Pitlick. Shoot the puck. Block shot by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Armia ran the puck to the blue line. Back to Sakoski. Sakoski coming now. Fire puck. Saved by Walgreen. Back again to Montreal Armia or Pitlick. Pitlick try to get back to Owen Beck. Owen in front of the net. Saved by Walgreen. Just still a puck to, just still a goal against Safkowski. Back to this kind of fire Pitlick. A black shot by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Pressure now behind the net. Armia still the puck right now. Armia looking now at the goal line. Armia bring the puck to the blue line to Safkowski. Now it's coming down. Safkowski set up. Shot a puck. A black shot right there. Not play right there. Back to back. Run around by Safkowski. Bring the puck to the corner. Safkowski not really good on that one. And lob the puck all the way back on defensive zone and go to recovery all the way back. New players coming from the Montreal Canadiens. And great opportunity for Safkowski the last second, but not the last play. But before that, it was pretty good. But we're going to wait for Montreal to set up. 24 seconds remaining on the power play. And less of 5 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Oh, you know that. As the final count. The final countdown, less of 5 minutes, rules for the Hockey Nation Live Show. But there, we're going to set up the clock the next couple of seconds. Let me check about this one over there.